even little improvements like not having to every hour to restart the music, it just makes a huge difference to my quality of life, basically. Dude, I do not remember this at all. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you guys? What is this?
It's part of the mood. I don't know. Whenever we're playing, it just kind of drums in the background. We're not really thinking about it, maybe.
How could it be playing something I didn't tell you to play? Because I only give it like it's a bot, right?
Right. Well, I just meant the track
Develop
itself.
intelligence.
They added
just part of
AI behind the scenes.
It's like, I see, I wanted to surprise you. I found this music.
We
So
don't
let me
have pictures of these ant kegs, do we?
I was just looking for one to bring it up, and I don't think we have
I'm sure
one.
we did. I'm sure we do. I do. And let me see if I've given it to you. I must have given it to you.
I recall seeing it. We first.
First of all, there's the picture on the token, but that picture, I should also have it in. Let me look at.
We have the drunk choker. That's funny. I don't see any ant kick picture. I could have sworn we saw one at some point, but
Where do you? Oh, is it under images? Okay.
yeah.
Where are you seeing all this stuff? Relive the
Okay,
memory.
so I have an image of the Ankik, but not of the nymphs. But I'm looking at the Ankik nymphs, the token, and the token of the nymphs is the same. So it looks like even they don't have of the nymph.
Yeah. I think the nymph is just a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
Like it looks
right,
the same,
right.
it's just smaller.
For now, there's no image, but when you see the tokens of the map, you'll be able to see. You'll be able to zoom in and see them.
Yeah.
Okay, let me check the streams real quick. Everything looks good. Yep. Dad, Jameson. Yeah, everybody has the combo trackers up. Fantastic. Okay, let me read something for a sec. So, they barrow towards you, towards anybody coming within range of the tremor sense, and they burst from the ground to attack. So, it doesn't tell me where they are on the patches, so I have to decide. First, I add them to the coma tracker. Then I drop their I just want to see what was the last thing, because I think you were walking away. You were in the process of walking away. Yeah, you said let's move on, Shaden, let's move on. I didn't find it. Yeah, so he searched. No, yes, that was a house you went into, the last house. Yeah, you went into the house. You all went into the house to search it carefully. Didn't find anything. And Dan did the survival check, and he looked at the vegetable patch. Yes, and he did observe. He did figure out that there's.
Yeah, I think I warned everyone. That was the
You
last
warned
thing I
everybody,
did.
and you were gonna walk inside. I think you were. Yeah, I think you were.
We were getting ready.
Inside.
Yeah. Because I had my sword out and everybody was getting ready.
Yeah, and then Jameson got basically all the info on the ant king. Is that the nymphs or the I think?
Definitely forgot to tell us before.
Oh, was that the one from before, huh?
No, he just rolled like really well, I think. And we said that he had just hadn't told us the whole story before.
Yeah,
he didn't
basically what
remember.
happened was you realized that it's infested with unkig nymphs because you found the telltale signs of the big moles and all that, and then he rolled knowledge arcana because they're magical animals. He rolled 25, so I gave him everything. So the question, he had 20. Yeah, right. You had
He was like,
just
"Oh
remember.
yeah, egg eggs."
I know everything. I'm an
We just all
expert.
turned to look at him. We're like, "Really? Now you tell
My
us?"
dissertation was on antique nymphs. All right. Okay, so let me see the stats here. See, so last time I had made a note to myself to check exactly how tremor sense works, and I didn't do it. So let's Google it now. Tremor sense Pathfinder. It doesn't seem complicated. Right. So it can pinpoint. Let me see. Let me get a is it control and yes. So they have tremor sense. 60 feet. So basically, wherever you are in that circle on the patch or whatever, they know where you are. So that's it. They know where you are, but you don't know where they are because they're burrowing. So let me see. How does the burrowing work? We had figured it out for last time, but that was a long time ago. How does it? It's got to be in the burrowing. Where would it be? Would it be in the movement? Where is it? No, feats. No, skills. No. Where would the barrow be? Yeah, it's in the speed. It's under speed listed. It says barrow 15 feet. So I have to just Google now what barrow is. Barrow Pathfinder. But it's an actual. This is even the spell. Okay, these are special abilities. Barrow and Tremor Sense. These are special. They're called universal. Actually,
they're like
universal
senses,
monster
right?
rules.
Yeah.
Barrow. No, barrow. Oh, there is a note. There's a crazy note on the. Okay, I'll put it for you on Discord so you can see. Check the note. It says that they were taken from the D20 SRD. They were not included in the original game. I've never seen it before.
So there's a under the perception check. There's perception DCs for different details like hearing a bow being drawn, hearing a determine if food is spoiled or whatever. And there's also one called sense a burrowing creature underneath you.
I see.
The DC is
In this
25.
in this case, I'll tell you what happens. First of all, it says that they cannot run or charge, so they are coming towards you at walking speed. So let's see. First, let's get the. I just want to roll all the.
They're burrowing at a leisurely pace, savoring us.
Right. So I rolled all the initiative. So it's
Nice.
round one.
Oh, I rolled the worst. No.
And let me. So how does you're not surprised because you've noticed them and they've noticed you. So there's no surprise round. So they play. Let me get the first one plays. I don't think you can see anything because it's hidden. So what I do now is I'm gonna start moving them. Let's see if okay, I moved one. Next. the second one. And now it's Shaden's turn.
So they're not visible to us?
No, they're not visible because they're still burrowing. So the question is, would that help the perception thingy? It depends how close. Let me
If I
look at
remember
it.
correctly, I think you can hold your action until something happens.
Look for that in the book while I
Yeah.
look for the tremor
Check.
sense. So it says burrowing underneath you, but these are not underneath you. They're in the vegetable patch. So does it count? Is the underneath literal? Does it have to be right under you? It seems to me that maybe yes. Look, even if you sense it, first of all, you know they're there. You just don't know exactly where they are, and the perception. It doesn't sound like you would pinpoint them because that's their skill. Their skill is tremor sense, which means they can pinpoint where you are even if they're not seeing you because they're burrowing. So basically, it looks like the tremor sense is comes with the burrowing, because if you didn't have tremor sense and you were burrowing, how would you know where to go? You wouldn't be able to see anybody. So they can pinpoint your location, but you can't pinpoint them because you're not special. You don't have. So I think the perception check would apply if you guys had no idea what's going on and they were pretty much under you. But you do know what's going on and they're not under you. So let's forget about the perception for now. I think the only thing you can do is prepare or move around or take a stance or run.
Well, you could go into total defensive. But let me see if there's a. I think there's a way to hold, but I'm trying to find it.
I think it's like prepare action or something like that.
It's like ready. Ready triggers a standard.
ready action.
Ready. Yeah, you ready in action is what it is. I'm trying to find
Which page
this.
is that?
It's somewhere near 183, 84. Like, but I'm trying to find it in here.
Shaden, try to activate on Discord your Twitch stream. You're the only one who doesn't show that you're streaming.
Okay, hold on.
And you might have to turn on streamer mode or something like that.
Oh, it says streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. At the top.
It does say that, huh?
Yeah. Let me see.
Maybe you can try turning it on and off or something.
Yeah.
Standard action ready triggers a standard action. I can't find the specific section though. It's in the chart. Although I did find something in the SRD. Hold on. Readying an action. You can ready a standard action, move action, swift action, or free action. Specify the action you will take and the conditions under which you will take it. Then any time before your next action, you may take the readied action in response to the condition. And then your initiative resets to the count on which you took the readied action.
What page is this?
This is from the SRD. I can't seem to find it in the Pathfinder book, but the Pathfinder book does have, in the chart for actions in combat, table 8-2, they do have ready. It's a standard action. So that's 183. It's in the list of standard actions, but they don't seem to have a description of it in the combat section.
Ready triggers the standard action. Give me the on Discord. Give me the link to the SRD.
Yeah. Hold on one second. Trying to find the specific part. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, let me send it to you real quick. search for readying an action in there. It's from the Pathfinder SRD, so it is official.
Ready in action. Yeah, this is quite complicated, huh? I would think they would call it. Oh, there is a delay as well. Just above it, it says delay. By choosing to delay, you take no action. Yeah, so that's a different. The delay is different. I think we've done the delay before, but we've never done the ready. Let's see what's the difference between them are. Delay. It seems the delay is the simplest option.
Well,
You take
ready
no
will intercept an enemy as long as the condition, like you get to go before the condition once it's triggered. But delay, the condition happens, like the creature pops out and attacks you, and then after he attacks you, you could be like, okay, now it's my turn. But you could, if you readied the action, you could be like, okay, I've got my weapon out, and if any creature pops up next to me, I'll slash it. So that way, if it's second it pops out, you interrupt it.
I see. So my question is, why
But
would
you can't
not
do
always
anything
use-
else.
why
Because you
would
can't
not
do
always-
anything else. If you're readying, you have to specify a condition, and if that condition doesn't occur, you don't get to act that turn.
I see. That's
But if you delay, you get to do whatever you want. You could just be like, you're just kind of watching, and then you get to go on a new turn, on a new initiative count. So you could, heal or attack or move or do anything you would normally do if you delayed. But if you readied, it has to be specifically the condition that triggers the action and the action you said you would take.
It's funny that they actually specify that you never get back the time you spend waiting to see what's going to happen. I imagine people saying, I want to take the time back that I spent waiting to see what's going to happen.
Nothing happened. That sucks. I want to take my action anyway. It's like, well, you can take it on initiative count 1 if you want to.
The delay seems like the most flexible. If you don't know for sure.
Exactly.
So I
don't interrupt anyone, so you have to wait for something to happen, and then you do something after that.
And the good thing is, basically what you're doing is, it says you're voluntarily reducing your initiative count, the number that you roll. So for example, let's see. So Shaden rolled 15. So if he wants, he can make it, 10 or 9 or 6. So you can actually give the number to me, or it says you can wait and you can interrupt me at any time in the game, and you can say, now I want to play.
Yeah.
That's one option. And the other option is you can say that if the ant kicks pop out of the ground, then I attack them. Am I getting it right, Dan?
Yeah. And in that case, he'll only get to act if they do pop out of the ground next to him and he can reach them. And if they do, the only thing he can do is attack. But he gets to interrupt them, so he gets to. Theoretically, he could kill them before they get to act.
Exactly. All right. So you know your options now, Shaden. What do you want to do?
Well, so if I'm basically readying for if one is gonna pop out next to me, could I switch to my sword and then wait, essentially? Because if it's gonna be next to me, I can't really use the bow and arrow.
I think so because you're readying an action, not the entire turn. So you have standard action, move action, free action, whatever. So you can take any of these actions you want now, and then save the rest to ready them. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
Yeah.
First do whatever you want to do right now.
Yeah, I want to ready my sword.
Okay, so type that I pull out my sword and then control enter. Remember, control enter to.
Yeah.
I have to go AFK for a sec. I'll be back.
Yeah. And now you have to type again with control enter. First of all, tell me verbally what you want to do.
I just want to, well, so my sword is ready, and then what were you saying? You're saying something about how I can essentially say, if something comes up next to me, I want to attack it.
Yeah, if
Right.
you know that you're expecting ant kick nymphs, right? So,
Right.
let's say you're expecting Ankit.
Something. Yeah. Anchor. Yeah.
Well,
right.
nymphs because the mole heals or whatever are small. So
Sure.
if the Ankig nymphs pop out, I attack them. That's what you could say, and then a control enter.
Okay. How do you spell Ankheg?
ANKD, exactly. Ankig
Okay.
nymphs.
Alright.
All lowercase.
Yep. And control enter, right?
Great, and then just hit next turn on
Yeah.
the combat track.
One moment.
I'm gonna move the bird a little bit. It was let me see what movement he has. He has fly 60, so that's 5, 15, 20, and 30, 35, and 40. Yeah, that's good enough. Chef.
I suppose I'll have to rotate myself. I kind of want to get in like a bracing position. I've already drawn my sword at the end of the last session.
Okay.
So I just kind of want to, I don't know, get my back up against everybody.
I'm back.
So maybe I'll move next to Matthias, and then just...
Remember, you can do a full offensive action also.
Sorry,
That's
what was
another
that?
option. You can do a full defense, also total defense. They
Oh,
call
full
it.
defense. Yes. Okay. In
Yeah.
that case, is that a standard action? Or
It is. It is a
it full
standard
round
action. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It's
In that case,
it's
I
a
can
standard.
Okay, in
Yeah.
that case, I can at least still move. Okay, in that case, I'll move. Were we bothering with the facing when moving?
Yes, we're
Or...
definitely bothering with the facing.
Okay, so I gotta. Would I be able to face south and then take a step to the to my... Well,
As far as I
to
know,
the
the
east.
rules do not say anything about facing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think changing facing is a free action. That's what I would do, unless I don't know, unless you're engaged with somebody and you want to turn your back to them or something. But just right now, if you want to change the facing, I would take that as a free action. I would take
Okay.
that as part of your move. If
I
you
see.
don't move, the rotation is free. If you do move, the rotation is part of the movement. You see what I'm saying? So
Okay, I see.
you know, you moved around, and I think that makes the game a lot cooler. The facing. Keep in mind with Tailspire and the 3D stuff, we won't need, you will automatically show the facing. But with this 2D tokens, it's really cool to have it.
Right. So what I'm gonna do is would I have to specify that I move? Would I have to write down that I move with my back towards Matthias, or...
You want to move towards where? Look, it
Yes.
doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt at this point, like to type so that we have it. When we're reading the in the future the chat logs, it doesn't help. It doesn't, just a quick to supplement a quick comment with Control Enter to supplement your movement of the token.
Okay, so what I'm gonna write down is I tighten my grip on my sword and back up towards Matthias and brace towards a brace for an attack. Actually,
Yeah, just make sure you get Matthias. It's called Matthias. Make sure
Yep.
you get his spelling.
Matthias. Yep. Got it. And then space enter, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh no.
Okay. So hold on. It's control enter, right? Control.
Yeah.
Space control enter.
Yeah, so essentially you didn't move.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're
I
saying.
can
It's
move, like-
role-playing movement.
Can,
Look,
can I,
if
can
we were playing Tailfire, you would have to rotate the model. You'd have to rotate it physically. So,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Would I be able to take a step to the east, just so
yeah.
I can like, yeah,
Yeah, you can move, and then still, if your standard action's total defense, you can still move.
yeah, okay. Would I be able to do that while facing south as well?
I guess you'd be sidestepping. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why
It's not
don't
like
you
you're
also
running
delay?
sideways.
Why don't you also ready an attack or delay? Because if they pop out, you can just hack them. You know, your character is pretty good with that sword.
Okay. Okay, I'll ready an attack then for anything that pops up
So
next to me.
pretty much, you know, rephrase what Shaden.
Okay.
Right. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go on YouTube because I do not remember this music. None of it's bad. I just want to be 100% sure.
This is part of the song. I remember this part.
All right. The whole song is an hour, so I'm gonna trust your.
Right.
You're gonna lose experience if.
Yeah, correct.
you're
That's
wrong.
fine. I'm willing to, but I gain experience if I'm correct.
No.
No? Oh, come on.
A bit too specific, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Hit next.
Yep.
All right. So, what are you thinking, Jameson?
Well, I mean, it does make sense to like really back up. Or I guess the thing that makes most
You
sense.
can say,
is
I back up to hide under my bird. Hide under my bird. I push the bird in the front. I push the bird in the front.
I use them as just body shield.
I throw the bird at the pancakes.
I grab it by the neck and toss it.
I hold it in my
Eat
hand.
that, eat that.
Let them
Right,
scare it.
so,
Okay, I think it makes sense just to hold in place, right? Or are we all retreating?
you can just say the same thing the other said, but you can just say that I wait for the Yankix to pop out and I throw a magic missile at them. You see what I'm saying? So that means that actually you, because you have a range attack, you're better than the other guys, because the other guys, it has to pop up next to them. But for you, you can just shoot it. Actually, you know what? Let me ask you something, Dan. What if they said that I wait to see if an Yankix pops out and then charge it?
I think that's a standard action, right? To charge maneuver. Well, I guess it's a move action.
The ready action, you can ready any kind of action, it says in the book, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
You can ready a standard, a move, and a swift or a free action, any of them.
Yeah. So in that case, if you're charging it, you could do that. Hold on. You should be able to. The thing is, I don't know if you can do an attack at the end of the charge. It might just be just the charge.
Well, you can. It says you can ready a standard action. So a standard action. I think in this case he would be readying two actions. He would be readying the move action and then the standard action.
Well, I
when
think you can only ready one.
Sorry. When I say a charge, I don't mean literally a charge. I mean.
You mean like moving up to it?
Yeah, just move up and hit. That's
well, that's the thing. Those are considered two different actions. Like, because moving is a move action and attack is a standard action. I think you can only ready one. So he could ready running up to them, but you know, you wouldn't be able to attack them. I don't think.
It says
Because
here
it
ready
says-
in action. Well, let me see. Does it say the ready lets you prepare to take an action later? Oh, I get it. The ready
only one,
itself
though,
is
right?
a standard action, and since you only get one of them per
Yeah.
round, you can only ready one action. I see what you're saying. So,
Yeah.
So then that's when then I would ask about is the charge considered a standard action or a full round action?
I don't know. Let me see.
If the charge
It's
is
a
considered...
special. A charge is a special full round action.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that
then
doesn't
you
count. That
can
doesn't
be
count.
able to-
Yep.
So he
Yeah,
cannot do what he cannot do what I said. He cannot.
Yeah.
Well, actually, the others cannot, but Jameson can. Jameson can say, because the magic missile is a standard action. Jameson can say, I wait to see if any unkick nymphs pop out, and if they pop out, I hit them with a magic missile.
Oh, one thing about my sheet, one thing about my character sheet is I've got like under the list of weapons, I've got a dagger. It's listed twice because one's a melee option.
It can be
and
thrown,
one's a
yeah.
ranged action. But the ammo says 0, and I guess it should say 1 because I only have one
Yeah.
dagger.
It should be one, yeah, for however many daggers. Well, however many daggers you have.
Should
I
I
just
change
fixed
that?
it. I just fixed.
Yep.
I just fixed
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
it. And let me see in your inventory. You have one dagger. Is that right? Yes, you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one. Nice catch. Okay.
It's
So what do
listed
you
the same
think,
for me. I think that might be the way it does it by default. Because I also have a dagger. I have a short spear. It says ammo 0 next to them.
Let me look at that. Yeah, you have a dagger with 0. So how many daggers do you have in your inventory? You have 5, it looks like.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. I have 5.
Right.
Actually, that makes. This is what we talked about before, where the numbers don't copy over. What you have in the inventory
No.
tab is not necessarily the same.
Mine has one, but I think I put that in there myself.
Oh yeah, you may have done it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it makes sense.
it-
They're not connected, but
What about the short spear? Let me see.
yeah, short spear.
You have one short spear.
Just one, yeah.
You take that from those monkey goblins?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and maybe also in some of the houses we may have found supplies and stuff.
Right. I fixed all these. I fixed it. It's all done.
Okay, thanks. I'm sure I may not be the only one though. The other 2 guys might have this problem too.
Let me see. Let me check Matthias. Yeah, he has a dagger 0. It says. Let me see how many daggers he's got. He's got 3 daggers, but I think why are they 2 of them are separate from the other one? Is it a special dagger? He does have 3 daggers, but they're in 2 different piles. 2 of them are carried, and one is equipped. It says. Yeah. No, they're normal daggers. They come just from different source books. You know, there's a lot of duplications between these books here. All right. So I'm gonna put in his actions 3 daggers, 3 ammo there. Yeah, I think we got everybody. All right. So Jameson, what do you think?
Okay, so I typed out if an ant nymph pops out, I attack with force missile.
Let me look at your those force missiles. How many you got? You got 3 left. Okay. All right. So type that with hit control enter.
Control enter. Okay.
All right. And then hit next on the combo tracker.
All right.
Ooh, it's my turn.
Yep.
I guess I'll do the same. I suppose I can move 1 and then prepare. I guess. Let's see.
Well, at least none of us are flat-footed then.
Yeah, that's true.
It's because Dan got the survival check. Because if he hadn't, you have been surprised.
Well, it's not even about surprise. I think flat-footed is like when combat starts, even if you aren't surprised, you get like less AC.
I'm not
to
sure
your-
about that. I'm not sure. I think it's only if you're surprised.
Let me take a look.
I think only during the surprise round.
Yeah, until it gets back to you and it's your turn.
Yeah, if you know about combat, then it's
If
not
you know about
surprising.
it, you're already
not
defensive.
flat-footed.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
You're
you
not
don't
gonna be
have to be ready.
flat-footed. Why would you be flat-footed
Yeah.
if you know that they're coming?
I don't know. I'm just reading the flat-footed description. At the start of a battle, before you've had a chance to act, specifically before your first regular turn in the initiative order, you are flat-footed.
Right before your first regular turn.
Yeah.
So I think that means surprise round, right?
No,
Because
no.
it says
what
before
page
your
is this?
first regular turn.
This
what
is
page is it?
hold on. Let me take a look at the number. 178. No, is it 178 or 128? Yeah, no, 178. 178. Top right corner.
Rogues of high enough level. Yeah, okay, you know. And you also can make attack of opportunity while you're flat-footed, unless you have combat reflexes. I wonder if we played this wrong up to now.
I don't recall, taking this into account.
Where's the flat-footed rule?
179.
Page 178 at the top,
Top right.
Page 178 at the top right. Yeah. So I think
It looks like it's always the case.
Yeah.
It's just if you're surprised, it's like 2 rounds of being flat-footed practically.
Yeah,
It's like a round
essentially,
and a half.
right, whatever your turn is,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. This
Right,
also means
so
if you delay your...
because you guys all acted now. So basically, I have to drop this condition at the start for pretty much every battle. I have to drop it on the combat tracker and then take it out. So we've been playing 150 hours without. Welcome to Alex Reviewer's Battleground.
we just patched this bug, basically.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna have to replay everything.
Yeah.
Go back to the
In the new version of
We did this every time we find out something, man.
Patch notes. Flat-footed now works as intended.
Yeah.
Beginning of combat.
It's funny that you mentioned patch notes because that's exactly what I'm dropping in about a few hours. I'm gonna drop a giant list of patch
Oh
notes.
god.
Yeah.
You have to include this in it.
But it will also be funny, like when you be reading it, you'll be laughing. You'll see. All right. So nobody's flat-footed now, right?
Yeah, we've all
and it's the
technically
Yankees
gone.
playing. So let me play this one first. Yeah, they attack with bites.
$15 is a miss. Wow.
Yeah, Kalos
Oh yeah, it
is,
is. I'm
Yeah,
just
it's
not
20
good.
AC.
Kalos is insane.
It would be 24, I think, if I actually took a full defensive.
There the song
Sneaky
loops.
little bastards. Yeah, there it is.
Oh,
This is
okay.
the part we
So you
expect.
didn't lose the XP.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
And
Yeah,
we did
that,
gain it, I'm
The
sure.
that bardic knowledge, you can't mess with the bardic knowledge, you know?
True.
Uh, so ready action only works until the end of the round, right?
Yeah, it's only until the end of the round.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a chance to lose it if the condition doesn't
Alright.
happen.
All right, we've screwed it up again. Before that Ankig attacked, the force missile should have gone out. So
Oh yeah, right.
let's do it now. What you're gonna do, Jameson, is you're going to target the first Ankig because you know that's the one that came first. So control left click on the first Ankig. That's it. And then let me see. Right. And then you go to your abilities in your sheet, and you drag the blue ribbon to the chat log.
Okay. Nothing showed up for me. What?
Drag the blue ribbon and drop it in the chat log, like in the not in the whole window, like in the window, not,
that's
not,
right,
not
that's
in
right.
the
Yeah.
line where you type.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna change it now down to 2, so you have 2 left. And let me look at something.
Oh, it is
Magic
any time
missile-
before the next action. Okay.
A magic missile doesn't get a saving throw, does it?
It automatically hits unless they have a way to,
Yeah,
like a
spell
special,
resistance.
like a shield or something spell. I think spell resistance might help, but
Right. So the damage is 1d4 and plus the intense. Let me see what the intense.
it's
is.
1d4 per missile.
Plus, he only has 1 missile.
He only gets 1 at
Oh,
first
okay.
level.
Oh, true.
Okay, so yeah, look at the bottom left of your screen where it says modifier. There's a little box that says modifier, Jameson, and it says 0 there. Put that to 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So put plus
Right,
1.
and now roll 1d4. Right. So you did 5, and that is on Ankignif number 1. Right. And now I'm just gonna make a note here. Move force missile attack before Ankick Nymph 1 attack. Right. So now that the second Ankick has popped out, that's when Shadrix and well, Jubal can't do anything because you know he has this. He's you know they didn't pop up next to him, but they did pop up next to Shadrix. So he can attack now.
Oh, I also
So
prepared my
just a-
attack too.
one thing just
Oh,
before that
geez,
I see. One thing just before that I see is that the initiative consequences of readying. Your initiative. This is on the page that that Denjiro linked. It's right after the ready in action part. It says your initiative result becomes the count on which you took the ready to action. And if you take your ready action in the next round before your regular turn comes up, your initiative count rises to that new point in the order of battle, and you do not get your regular action that round.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, if you come to your next action.
Which page is that?
Oh, if you take the right action
It's
next
not.
round
It's
before
not
your
in the.
initiative.
It's
Okay,
not in
okay.
the actual rulebook.
It's in the SRD.
The link.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Yeah, all SRD. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take
it's
your
probably,
action
it
the
might be
next
somewhere
round.
in the rulebook, but we haven't found it at least.
You know what? If
Oh,
you
okay,
go to
okay.
the bottom
Yeah,
of the
so
page,
we can. I see how it is. Yeah, so essentially, you can take your action now that you readied, but
guys,
that becomes
guys,
your
stop,
action for this turn.
Sober things. you know why this is not in the book? Because this is not in the main rules. This is in the advanced player's guide probably, or the yeah, it's probably in the or the melee tactics toolbook. If you scroll to the bottom of the page, there's a there's a little square copyright notice. So we don't know. You know, when you see that thing on the bottom, it means that it could be from any of these books. And if we cannot find it in the core rule book, I think it sounds like the kind of thing that they would put in the melee tactics toolbook or toolbox or in the advanced player's guide.
Well,
so the question is, do we want to use that?
In standard 3rd edition, that was a normal thing in combat readying actions. Yeah, I think they just forgot it because it's in the chart in the rule book.
I see.
And remember, they had it in the list of actions. I think they just forgot to put it in here.
We wouldn't be using it if you weren't here to remind us, and you know it's good that you're here. So fair enough, let's use it. But I still have to understand this consequence thing. So
yeah, so essentially what happens is if you wait until the next turn to take the readied action, which is what all of us did, then you can take the readied action, but you don't get a normal action that turn. But your initiative does jump to the new high number.
But you didn't wait until the next turn. It's still the same as
it is a new turn.
It's the next turn now, right? Because they have initiative 20.
Oh, you're right.
It's round 2 now, so we can't take the actions, but then we don't get an action this turn. It becomes our action.
Yeah.
But we do jump up in initiative to initiative 20 if we interrupt them.
I see. So I should edit now the initiative for everybody pretty much?
Yeah, everyone who's taking the readied action will jump up to initiative 20.
If you take the readied action.
If we take the readied action.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Matthias did it, so let me just change his. Look, I did change it to 20, but he's still below them.
Yeah, he's supposed to be up before them, if we were interrupting them.
Let me see if I can move him. Can I just like manually move him?
Yeah, how does it manage ties?
It used to be based on dexterity, I think.
No, I know how it manages ties. I just read it in the book. It manages ties by who has the most bonuses for initiative, and then if there's still a tie, then they roll again. You know, but my question is, I just want to like, how do I move? Can I? Oops. No, what did I do now? Turn Matthias. No, that was a mistake. Let me see. No, okay. Delete the last to turn. Okay, there's also a hidden one you don't see for some reason. I don't know why you don't see it.
I think because the monsters were hidden at that time.
Anyway,
No.
We'll figure out the order later. The problem that bothered me a little bit is that Dan said that he should have already acted. So, who would have acted first?
I guess we could go in order of our original initiative, right? In terms of interrupting.
Yeah,
so I would have gone last after the interruptions. So if we all take
who would have gone first?
I guess I would, since I was first last round.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And what would you have done? What do you want to do?
Well, my action was waiting for something to come next to me so I could stab with my sword. But because they're far away, then does that mean I can't do anything?
You can't take that action. Yeah.
I just do my.
You just wait until your turn, your regular
turn at least anyway.
Yeah.
So then once this turn comes, then I can just do whatever I want.
And you just act normally, yeah.
Yeah,
since
normally,
you didn't do your ready action.
So who was after him? I don't remember what was Matthias' initiative before I changed it to 20.
I think it was after Tobias, or no, it was after Shadrick. Yeah, he was third. I don't know what his number was.
It was still before Kilos.
Yeah, it was something
like
between 5 and 10.
So I think it's
so
correct.
he was the first one. He was the first one.
Oh, he was 7. He was 7. Yeah, that's what it was.
So we did that correctly, right?
Yes. I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta grab my my laptop.
Okay, so after him, it's Jabal. No, but it's not Jabal because no. Okay.
Jabal.
After
his
Matthias,
issue is that he's too far, so yeah, he can't take his action.
Right. After Matthias, but he can take his normal one when his time comes.
When
it's his actual
Yeah,
turn, yeah.
exactly. Then I'll go last, I guess. Right.
So
Of us.
after Matthias, it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's Shadrach.
Shadrick, yeah.
Yeah, Shadrick and then me.
But
after
the
that.
way we do it is, I'm not gonna click next to on the combat. As far as the combat tracker is concerned, it's still Ankic Nip's number 1 turn.
Yeah, I mean technically it is. We're just interrupting him.
Yeah. So, so now it's well, we're waiting for Shev then to come back because he's doing the attack.
Well, your Kilos is gonna interrupt the number 1, but number 2 would be interrupted by Shadrick, right?
Yeah.
So then,
Oh yeah,
then
you're right,
technically
you're right.
number
Switch
1
the
popped
turn.
up
Okay, so
first.
Kilos-
it would have
Kilos
been
is now.
Matthias and then me. And then
Actually,
the
you're
second
saying-
one popped
I
up.
actually think Kilos is next then, right? Because he's attacking
it's
1.
play-
yeah,
play
right. Yeah.
Okay.
it is.
So in that case,
back.
how do we do the targeting again?
Control and left click,
Okay, so I got
and
him.
also turn your character to face him.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can. This way. Yeah. Okay. And now I'll go to my actions. He is targeted, so I will attack him. Oh, I guess I double click. Oh, that's a critical, I think. Oh, it wasn't. It was almost.
Threat. You
Damn
often
it.
threat, and then it doesn't come. through.
Yeah, it was gonna be a
God damn
20, and then it rolled over to 2. I'm like, no. All right. So I guess did it roll damage? No, it
No,
didn't.
you have to
Okay.
roll it.
All right, I'll roll it. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Sorry, ignore that.
Oh,
I don't know why.
Oh
Jesus.
shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh,
it would've
so many
been a
dice! So
critical.
many dice!
No.
Damn.
You waste.
Here,
You
let
waste.
me roll the regular
the
damage.
same. I can't
Wait,
believe-
hold
same
on.
roll.
Let me type something.
Yeah, I hit the wrong
delete that.
button.
Delete
I don't want to look at that. It's so sad.
the last
That would've
2
been-
attacks.
The dice are holy. You can't.
The problem
Yeah.
now is that when you roll the dice, it's gonna assume it's a critical hit.
It's gonna
so we're
assume,
gonna-
yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I'll
shit.
just roll it. I'll roll it normally.
Yeah, roll it normally.
You'd have
roll it
to
normally.
apply it manually.
What is the
I guess.
damage?
1d8 plus 3. So I'm gonna put 3 in the modifier and roll a d8.
Wow.
So it's 8 damage. You have to do it manually, I guess.
Yep.
I think he's dead. No? 8 plus
Eh.
5.
No, he's heavy. I think he's heavy. What does it say now?
If it was a critical, it would have killed him. It says heavy, yeah.
So now that
now
you play,
my,
I am gonna
initiative
change
becomes
to
20.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's now you are above. For some
Oh.
reason, but not Matthias.
Maybe because my dexterity, my initiative bonus is probably higher than them.
That's cool. If it's
Yeah.
taken into consideration, that's good then. So it
Yeah.
actually is doing the right thing.
All right. So
It's
after that, what I have to type is, hold on, because I made some mistake. So move. I will type move on keg nim 2's action earlier action move unkick name 2's earlier move to this point.
Yeah.
All right.
And then now it's Ankic Nim 2's turn.
Now,
I guess that's
now
when.
it's Shadrick.
Well, Shadrick
well,
is
that's when
reacting.
Shadrick can well, but your
Yeah, during
turn
its
is
turn.
to,
Yeah, you're
you
correct.
selected Nymph 1.
Yeah, you
So you
highlight
probably
2,
wanna-
and then
So
Highlight
what
Shadrick.
you
two.
do is you right click on your character, Chev, and you rotate towards the face the
And
then,
Shadrick's initiative becomes 20.
yeah.
And then
yeah, you're right.
Control
Do
click,
that.
right?
Let's see where he goes. See, he's below Matthias.
I
Yeah, because he
assume
has
it's
a
because of the
dexterity.
initiative bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, his bonus is crappy because of his dexterity.
All right, and go ahead and roll the attack. Sure.
And I do that with the little yeah, I see. Okay.
It's funny that we've been playing for 100 hours and we're still like, I click where?
All right. Yeah. Are you
Nice.
fucking kidding me?
And now I pull out a card of fumble. The card, you know, what a fumble
yeah.
deck is.
Yep, you slip
I
on the banana peel.
kind of want to play with that stuff.
You
The
slip on your
fumbling.
sword and you kill yourself. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. You're dead.
Campaign over.
Damn.
Yeah, I do want to play with that stuff too, but I've read people saying that it can unbalance the campaigns, it can unbalance the battles.
Yeah,
very
it's
dangerous.
very
Yeah.
swingy.
Yeah.
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 So
If
I
you get
want to
the wrong
be sure
card.
that I know the rules well, so that I can adapt. Some people say, you just if you throw away some of the cards, the most swingy ones, then it could be good, But I don't have time to do this now. Eventually, though, we will do it. We will do it. Not only will do it, but these fumble decks, Foundry has them, and I think maybe even Fantasy Grounds has them. So maybe we can have them like automatically integrated. But I don't want them to ruin our game, so I have to figure it out first.
Who
Right,
fucking
so-
said I was good with the sword?
So now it's the Anki Nip's turn.
Yeah. Although the first one already went, he just missed, but it's the second one, I guess.
The second one, yeah. And let me target. All right, lucky.
Oh.
And now, if I click next turn now, it will go to Matthias, and we don't want that, right? We want Is it Tobias? Who is it? Is it the
Yeah, it's
bird?
actually-
Jubal.
No, it's me,
Jubal.
and then the bird is. Yeah, I go first, then the bird. Yeah.
There we go.
So if I to switch to the bow, that's a waste of a turn, right? I think that takes up my standard action.
I think it's move.
You can use a move action, I think, to draw. Let me double check real
Check
quick.
it in the book, guys.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a page too, so I can learn as well.
It's around 189 or so. Maybe a little bit before that, actually.
All right.
Or was it? That's ready or drop shield. That's not it. Draw or sheath a weapon. It's a move action. Drawing a weapon so you can use it in combat or putting it away if you have a free hand requires a move action.
So, but I can do both. Like I can sheath and draw.
If you have a base attack bonus of +1 or higher, you may draw a weapon as a free action combined with the regular move. Okay, so you have to have an attack bonus of +1 or higher.
Yeah, which none of us do. 'cause
That's
we're all
all. You're not
level
moving, so yeah, you can use it as a move action without. I do, but you guys don't have to worry. You guys
Okay.
can only do it as your full move. But you're not going anywhere, so I think.
Oh, so you're saying, yeah. In other words, I
Yeah.
don't move. Basically, I can do
I
this.
can do
just
it
have
while
to do
moving, but you guys can only do it if you draw instead of moving.
Yeah. Okay.
So if I'm getting it correctly, he could drop his sword as a free action.
Yeah,
He could pull out his bow as a move action. and then
as
he
his
could
move
shoot.
action. Yeah.
All right, so
As
go
long
ahead
as
and
he
type
doesn't
that.
move
Type that.
anymore.
I drop my sword, pull out my bow,
Yeah.
and yeah, and that's it. I draw my sword and I control it.
You don't want to say pull out my bow.
And no, I don't know how you would phrase it.
Yeah. Ready my
Ready.
bow.
You can
Yeah.
say I drop my sword and ready my bow.
Yeah.
And now target which one you want to target.
Yeah. Left.
Control left
click.
click.
Control left click. Okay. And then I get, because it's within 30 feet, I have the feats point blank shot, so I get +1 to my attack roll.
Let me look at that.
Yes.
Are we doing that rule where that you
The firing
blew
into
up
melee?
I see about firing into melee.
Yeah, well, I have
Yeah,
the
but you-
feats. I have the
Yeah.
precise shot
Oh,
feats. So feats. So
nice.
yeah, exactly. So
Cool.
On attack and damage. All right. So put a +1 on the modifier,
yeah. Okay, and
and
then
then go in your actions, and the double click next to the short bow, the one in the square.
yep.
Nice. And then put the one again. Don't forget to put it again.
Right, right. Okay, added.
And hit the little square.
Where it says 1d6 piercing. Right.
Nice. So that thing
Oh,
is
and
dying.
then arrow. I did some. By the way, after our last session, I did some research and I found out from all of our chat logs, I fired 6 arrows total. 3 of them hit. I have to check my notes, but basically, I tried to recover 2, failed. One of them, it's in the water. So basically, I'm at 13 arrows now. This is my 7th, and there are no more to recover. So if we can put that, I think it's in our notes. We should.
Wait, in your inventory it says 12 arrows.
Yeah, because we were wrong. Remember last time we were trying to estimate how many I had fired, and I'd said that I'd do research after. So I checked. After our last session, I looked through all of our chat logs, and I determined I fired 6 total. Now this is my 7th, so I should be at 13 right now.
Right. So I put 13 in your inventory.
Right.
And then in your actions, where it says 12, I'm also going to put 13 there.
Right.
And now
right.
we just click, we just tick that. Is that correct? Check it.
No, because I think that's for ones that I can recover. This one hits, so I can't recover
I see.
it.
So now
Yeah.
we put it 12. We put everything to
Correct.
12, right?
12. And then one final thing is go to notes. I think somewhere in there we put, like my arrows. You can just delete it because there are none to recover right now, as of now. So we're clear on this. Every session we forget the status, and it's just a waste of time.
Where did I put this? Because
I can't remember what it was.
Here.
Yeah,
in
it's somewhere.
my own notes. Okay, let me
Okay.
let me delete that from my. It's on my iPhone.
Okay, I remember seeing it in the game somewhere, maybe in the group notes or something, or combat effects. I think we put it in there. Yeah.
Combat effect? Oh, let me find it.
Oh no, I see it says Jubal's arrows roll 50%. I think we may have gotten rid of it then. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's fine.
In any case, there's no way that I'm gonna remember that I'm gonna forget this now. I know whether we fix this. Yeah, it's just Shaden will check the arrow situation. That's what I have.
Okay, yeah, and I did that. So yeah, okay, we're good. Excellent. Oh shit, I forgot to. Let me change so I'm facing him. There you go. Yeah, the arrow's
and
pointing.
I'm gonna clear this circle. And by the way, if you hadn't killed it now, he would have attacked you with his acid attack in the next round because he has the acid attack where the rules say, and I've given you all this. I've given it, the dissertation, Matthias' dissertation. He uses it. They use the acid attack because what happens is they can use this attack once every 6 hours. But after they use it, for the next 6 hours, their bite attack doesn't deal additional acid.
Oh, they drain. Yeah, it regenerates.
Oh, I guess they expended it. Yeah.
They
It's
only
like
use
they
it
ejaculated
if
it.
they're desperate or frustrated, such as when reduced to fewer than half hit points, or when they can't successfully grab an opponent. So, you have gotten an acid attack from that, and it's quite. It's a 15-foot line of acid. And the thing is, I have bought the effects. I can put the acid in the fantasy grounds, but I haven't learned how to do it yet. So that's also on my list of things to do. It'll be cool because we'll have firebolts on fantasy grounds. We'll have, wall of force, all that stuff with graphics, instead of, drawing lines. All right, so hit next turn then. I think you're done.
Yeah.
Right.
Fucking
I'll just
bird.
move the bird a little bit. Let's say it just flutters around a little bit.
Time sync. Fucking
And
bird.
then turn 3. How time flies? Okay, it's up to you, Dan.
And so this order is all the 20s. The game. You think we do think Fantasy Grounds correctly resolve the ties?
We
right?
do. We do hope.
It
we
seems
pray
like,
to.
yeah. We pray. Yes, it's like
Guy.
Gorum or whatever.
Pray to Gorum.
Yeah. Pretty much.
No. We have to pray to people outside the game. This is the programming, so we
Yes,
pray
of
to
course.
Gary Gaga.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Whoever made that.
That's true.
Smite works.
Okay, so the one in front of me, he's dying, right? He's not. He's just kind of in his death throes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go down to this guy then, and I guess I will target him. I guess I untarget the other one.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. And now I can do my attacks. That should hit. Okay, good.
Nice.
7 damage. It's just decent. You guys gotta finish him off.
If you're done, hit next turn on the.
Yes, I am done.
So I was just wondering because that acid attack it does when it's at some low level of health. So I'm wondering, is it actually, if you're afraid of that happening, you should not attack it now. You wait until it takes its move, and then we try to destroy it before its next turn. Because now it could do the acid attack because it's wounded.
Well, it might.
It's
See
not
what I'm
heavy
saying?
though. It's not heavy.
Oh, heavy. Only if it's heavy. I mean, this is.
I don't know.
He didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't do heavy damage. But that's what you're saying exactly. There's a lot
one
to
more
think about in
damage and it
combat,
would have
but-
been heavy.
Yeah, and then it suddenly it does its acid. You should want to try to finish it off as fast as possible.
So if you notice, I have put for the stabilization checks to be done automatically, even for enemies.
Oh, nice.
These stabilization checks are not important for monsters, but in some of the other campaigns we're playing, they were important because they were there were some battles where with like a vagrant, and they were trying to stabilize him, and so I've turned these on for all the campaigns now. So it's gonna be rolling for all the animals, all the monsters, anything. It's gonna be rolling automatic stabilization.
Cool.
Most of the time, and you can execute. You can like walk up to them, and
Yeah, you can finish them off.
they get double damage or something like that. It's automatically score. So if you want to execute enemies, you can do it. It's not a big deal. If you think that there's a chance that they might be healed, if there's a spellcaster or something like that. Let me just figure out one thing now. I just want to figure out the grab attack. I just want to figure out what exactly are for the acid for the grab attack. What are the
Why did we have to arrange ourselves in a line?
See, the Pathfinder SRD doesn't seem to have Ankig nymphs. It just has the big Ankigs. But this adventure gives me the stats for the Ankig nymphs. Let me see, because I have all these books. What if I no, only out of all the books that I have so many books open in Fantasy Grounds. The only one that mentions Ankig nymph is Ruins of Azlant, Chapter 1, Book 1. And this attack that it's doing, it's a bite that causes 2d4 plus 1 damage, plus 1d4 acid or grab. So and it has one that says or grab, and it has another attack that says and grab. I think the other attack is the full round attack. So it could do a full round attack that it does acid damage and grab. It's quite a lot of damage. Look, the bite is 2d4 plus 1, plus 1d4 acid, so that's like 3d4 plus 1, and grab. You see what I'm talking about? But the monster's entry does not tell me anything about grabbing. That's the thing. Only, special attack grab. Okay, fucking hell. Okay, so it's a special attack, so I have to Google. Okay. Grab. Yeah, I'm learning. Pathfinder. Let's see. Yeah, we've done this before, but it was like here. Universal monster rules. That's where it is. And okay, that's the same page we were before, and it says it's on the G. Grab. Okay, grab. There it is. All right. So there's an editor's note. I'll put it to you in Discord, and it's an interesting. I don't think you can be grabbed by this because it's too small. But read what I put on Discord.
Yeah, I think they have to be a certain size, if I remember correctly. Like they can't be more than like 2 smaller than you or something like that. Ah, okay. Up to the size of the monster. That would make sense because I mean, a human can wrestle another human and grab him, so that would make perfect sense.
So, yeah. Oh wait. Oh Jesus! And it says it. It says grab in parentheses. No, it says grab in parentheses medium. On the Ankig Nymphs entry in Fantasy Grounds, it says grab parentheses medium.
Oh, okay.
So they can grab you according to this adventure, but according to the editor's note here, they cannot grab you. Fantastic.
They're babies, so maybe they don't realize they can do it.
Let me at least read what happens when they grab you. I want to see if it sounds realistic.
Instant. They burrow into your skin like a tick.
Oh no, that would be terrible.
Jesus Christ.
It says unless otherwise noted, it can only be used equal to smaller, right? Unless otherwise
Yeah.
noted, but here it is otherwise noted. It
Okay.
notes in the adventure that it's medium. So you're gonna be it's good. None of their attacks have hit yet, right? Or am I correct? If none of
Not
their
yet.
attacks have
Not
hit
yet.
yeah. So we haven't made any mistakes yet. But the knight is still young. It says if the creature can use grab on creatures of other sizes, it is noted in the creature's special attacks line. And here it is noted. It says grab medium. So yeah, they can. So we're not gonna bother reading this unless the attack hits. Right. The question is, should I roll the second line though? Should I roll the full round attack? First of all, it's gonna change his attack. He's gonna attack Careless because he just got hit by Careless. There it is. So what is the second line? Is the second line full attack? Yes, it's a full attack. Yes. Okay. I was looking at the combat tracker, but if you look at the character sheet of the creature, it's clear as day. The full attack is quite ferocious. And the question is, what do I need to do a full attack? Like, does he need to declare it before? Let me see where it says.
I mean, a full attack is like full round action, right? So
Yeah.
he would just be doing that for the entire.
It's in page 187, full attack. You do not need to specify ahead of the time. The only movement he can take is a 5-foot step.
Yeah, I think that's all you're allowed, because it's almost like I think 5-foot steps a free action if you're not moving.
Or between your attacks. Oh, okay.
All right, he's gonna roll the big thing now.
Rip.
All right, you're lucky. That would have been
nice.
3d4 plus 1. So you could have died with the 3d4, right?
That is possible. I think my full HP is
11.
like around 11. Yeah.
3d4 plus 1 is 13, up to 13. So you could have died there. And
As in,
then he grabs you.
He could have died instead of like.
Well, I would have been
down.
in dying. I would have been
yeah.
dying. Yeah.
Fall unconscious.
Right.
So it says that he can take a 5-foot step, but I don't think that an Ankig would dance around you with 5-foot steps. So I'm gonna play Matthias.
Okay. I'm kind of running low on missiles, but yeah, I think I'll just use one again.
All right. So target him with control left click. You didn't do it last time because we were using the ribbon. It's not a big deal, but you may as well just do it. Control left click only. All right, and then pull the force missile to the chat log. Then let me take it down to 1. Then in the box on the bottom left of the screen, type 1.
Alright, +1.
And then roll 1d4.
Okay.
Right,
2
2.
damage.
Okay, so he's, what is it on your screen now? Does it say heavy or?
Yeah. I think he took 9 damage.
Yeah, it's 9. And I hit next on the combat track. Sure.
Okay.
Swordman.
Oh yeah, that just gives me an extra damage. Well, I'm gonna swing at it with my sword.
You're already targeted, so you can just double click on the.
Yep.
My.
Wow, that
Jesus
was
fucking.
Well, it's
Christ.
better than last time. You got a 2.
You're
Roll
not
two.
wrong. Not wrong.
You keep improving.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
Another what? 12 times,
20,
and then you'll.
20 rounds later, I'm gonna be hitting
Yeah.
crits.
We're gonna be back on the boat, and you're still gonna be out here swinging your sword at the dead body repeatedly until you can hit it.
Yeah.
That's training.
Your coup de grace.
Hit next. Hit next.
Oh yeah.
All right, so. I guess I should just shoot it again. I'm worried about. So how hard is it for us to get? Well, I guess when we get back to the ship, we might be able to get supplies. I'm just wondering because when I run out of arrows, how sad that will be. That day will be. You know. But at the same time, let's say
arrows.
okay, I was gonna say, let's say I do nothing, and then Kilos goes, and then he misses, and then the damn thing gets to go, and it does something crazy. So that's why, in some ways, it's good to just finish things off when you
That's
can.
exactly what's gonna happen. He has his acid ready. If you don't kill
Correct.
him now,
That's exactly. That's why
Yeah.
I'll just do the same thing I did last time. So I got my. Let me put my +1 in the adjustment. All right, and then go to short bow. Double click the one. Oh yeah, it's targeted, right? Yeah, I got it targeted. Okay, good. I got my 2, so good to go. And I'll deduct the arrow. This is an arrow I can pick up though, so I get to tick it, and then 11, or potentially.
it's really cool if you learn how to do all this stuff yourself, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you're right. Yep. And then my turn is complete. But you notice I speak out loud, like I'm walking through the turn. So if I say something crazy, you can stop me, so I don't misclick or whatever.
You forgot in the inventory to change it.
No, I did. I said I was doing that. I put it to
You forgot
11.
the other one. In your inventory.
Oh, the inventory. You're right. Actually, the ammo should be 12 because it was 7 last round. I was at 13, right? So I should be.
You told me that it should be. You were 13, then you shot one and it hit, so it's 12.
I was at 14. I did 6 for every session prior to this. I did 6 total, and then this is my second I fired for this session. So I'm 8 since we started playing. So I should be at 12. Though, how's we doing this? So 11 means
let me check something. It says 12. No, okay.
Or hold on. I have 12 in my pack. There's 1 on the ground I might be able to pick up. So how do we represent that? We put the number 12 and then 1 tick.
I think
correct?
the way we do it is the inventory stays at 12, the ammo stays at 12.
Right. And then the tick means it's lying out there.
Yeah, the tick.
Right. Yeah.
The
Exactly.
tick is what we have to resolve afterwards.
Correct. And then so let me go to my inventory and then you say it says 12. You did it for me. Thanks.
12 and 12. 12 and 12.
12 and 12.
And the tick.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
Okay. And my
Keep
turn.
next on the tracker. Alright, let me move the bird a little bit.
Fucking bird. When does the bird ever contribute? It gives the perception.
When you get hungry.
Yeah, no, I like your thinking. It's
I found the ready action.
Where?
It's on page 203.
203. That's kind of far out of the.
Yep, all that stuff.
It should be on the
all
cover. It should be
Oh, delay and ready. Yeah, it's at the end of the chapter. Special initiative actions.
There we go.
This is the base attack bonus +1 or higher. You can ready.
Alright, fantastic.
This is about
playing.
shields.
We're good. It's good.
It's only for ready or drive. Only for
Dan
a shield.
gets
Though.
another shot.
All right. So yeah, this asshole. We're gonna take care of him right now. Hopefully. So yeah, he's heavy. Okay. That hits. All right. Oh, max damage. Steve's definitely dying. 11.
Yeah, he's down.
Was when you don't need it.
And then I will do turn complete.
Hold on a sec. Oh.
Dude,
Yeah,
stop.
not that one.
Damn.
Or maybe it's supposed to be that one. I don't know. I don't want to speak too soon.
Oh, I thought it crashed or something.
The ocean monster is coming for us.
Just end my fucking life. Jesus Christ.
All right, let me do immediately the XP because we're getting better at this now. That was quite a few XP. Let me see. That's it. Not bad, huh?
Yeah, that combat went pretty well. Could have been a lot worse.
All me, boys. All me.
Yeah, you rolled the low numbers so the rest
I-
could roll high, right?
I
Spread the
sacrificed
love.
my.
Correct.
For your information, this encounter was CR3, whereas the other garden, the other two patches that you did with the blood maze was CR2. That was 600 XP.
Oh.
This was 800 XP. These are more. First of all, there's two of them, right? So they got more actions per turn. And second of all, they both have those acid attacks that can mess you up. So there's four
We
of
were
you, so
lucky.
it's good that you destroyed them before they managed to get anything off. Well, if they could attack their acid from the first round, then you could have gotten hit by two acids. But since the book says that they have to be reduced to half hit points, or they get frustrated if the grab doesn't land. So if they try to grab you maybe one or two times and it doesn't land, then they can also hit you with acid. So if you kill them fast, and if there's only two of them instead of more, then it's good. So it's good though because now you've seen this in a couple of encounters. You have all their not their stats, but you have their you have the skinny on them. So I'm gonna leave the dead bodies there. Wait, but if I remove them from the combat tracker, right? No, I'm just gonna remove them from the combat tracker. Yeah, I think that's gonna remove them from. Yeah, it's good. Oh,
Just a blood
what
stain.
happened? How did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's
I've never
blood.
seen that. It's gotta be new. It's gotta be new. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
dead. Yeah,
that's
dead.
really cool. Yeah,
It
yeah.
represents
Wow.
the
That
death
is
of the.
fantastic.
So that's how you know where the body was. Wow.
That is fantastic. That's gotta be new because I think there's extensions that work like that, but I didn't add anything.
I guess the patch of blood is random too, the size of it.
That's really cool.
By the time you're done, the whole colony will be painted.
I know that's the
red.
goal. Yep.
It's just gonna be blood everywhere.
Yep. Paint the town
Just
red.
a trail of blood you can follow, like, to find us.
Oh, I want to search for that arrow before I forget. So should I type something
Hey, yeah, go ahead. That you type.
like
in
I,
the
s-
tool
I,
enter.
s- I search for my, missed shot or something.
And then roll 50. Roll the. Do you remember how to roll the 100?
You have to remind me.
It's the last one. Just pick up the
Yeah,
last.
the
Oh
percentile.
yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
the percentile. I'm used to it looking like a sphere, the ball.
Oh, the
Just
D100.
yeah.
That thing's crazy.
Yeah, the
I actually have
D100.
one.
Yeah, I have one too. Yeah, but it rolls forever. It just never
Yeah,
stops.
yeah, it never stops. Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass. Okay.
Okay. Now.
So that's a miss, I think, because it's 1 through 50, right?
Yeah.
Is a find. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna untick it. I've never found an arrow. Every time I do this, I fail.
Why is the fail the lower numbers?
It's just it's just the way it rolls written. It says like 50%. I think percentages you usually go like if it says 50%, you literally go 1 through 50, or 75% would be
Yes.
1 through 75. That's just the way of doing it. But yeah, in the old rules, like second edition, sometimes high was good, sometimes low was good. I think starting with
Yeah,
third,
it was kinda
usually
random.
high is good. This is one of the few times where it is the opposite. But it makes the math is easier because otherwise it'd be like 75%. You have to flip the numbers like 25 or 26 through 100. You know, it's hard to think of. So this is more straightforward. Yeah, I unticked it from my sheet too. To be fair too, I guess it could again be that it's broken. Like maybe I did find something, but it's in shambles. It's like whatever. So it's just I didn't find something usable. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it could. You could find. So you might
Yeah, I mean,
find it, but it might have hit a rock. or
Exactly. Yeah.
something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like just
Or
like
it hit the dirt and snapped
for
or
the
something.
for the fun
like,
of it.
yeah.
Like if this keeps happening over, instead of saying every time couldn't find it, we could say something like, oh, you found it in
Yeah.
the dirt, but yeah, it's unusable or something, and then
You found it, and
bury
it's in Kellis's eye.
Yeah.
Nobody-
eye.
Jesus Christ.
Well, then you definitely shouldn't pull it out. You gotta wait until you get to the hospital.
I wonder if the blood's gonna leave, or like, how can I remove it if I want like the villagers to the colonists to like clean it? Is it gonna
Yeah,
stay in
you
the map forever?
you don't have any control over it. It's just there.
No, I don't see anything. But I'm not
Wow.
gonna. I'm gonna go in the forums and later and ask about it. But for now,
Yeah.
it just looks looks cool. Or it could be a rain wipe it out, or. And I like that it's not the exact same, isn't it?
Yeah,
cool? It's not the
exactly,
exact
yeah.
same. And probably if it's a large monster, it will be it'll be a bigger area.
I was wondering if maybe the size of the blood pool, the second one, is from maybe the way it was damaged, like it took more damage or something overall. Yeah, who knows? I think it did take more damage though, right? I think because the last hit was 11 damage, so
Yeah.
it took like 20
It was
plus
a lot of
damage. The first one did like
Jesus.
teens worth of damage. So
The first like -2 hit points. The second one, had a lot.
yeah,
All right, so just to let you know, this is the only patch that you haven't searched.
We searched all
So-
the others.
You first of all, you were attacked here, and you cleaned it out. Then you went in this one, and no, I think what you went after is in that one. You didn't find anything in there, and then you went in this one. You searched it, and there was another blood maze. And now you finished. You cleared this one. So the only one you haven't cleared, if there's anything to clear, is this one. And if you do clear that one, then you can say to to the chief. Can't remember her name. Hold on, let me see. Ramona,
I suppose we
Ramona,
should
right.
clear them all just to be sure.
Yeah, you can say that because keep in mind that the colonists are going to have to cultivate them for food.
Yeah.
So it does say in the adventure that if you leave any enemies, then they're going to attack the colonists, and you might end up with fewer colonists. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, true. Yeah. So there's only one field left, right?
One field, this one over. Why is it? Okay,
Oops.
that one over there.
Hold on, I don't see it.
Zoom out.
Yeah, I'm zooming out now. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah.
Zoom out, touch grass. Have sex.
Yeah, we now have the new rules. The relationship rules.
I approach the body of the Yankeg and
And have a relationship with it. Let me look at your XP. How are you doing? Yeah, you're almost halfway there, except Shadrick, who is past halfway, I think. Yeah, he's not that far. He has 1,233 out of 2,000. He's not that far. I think that Matthias and Kellos maybe should have a little XP that I haven't given them from the first adventure, so that's another thing I have to check, but it's not relevant right now.
how would I mood? Okay, I see.
It's between here and this patch that we're presumably going to head to. There's all these little huts and shacks and stuff. We did search through all of these,
You
correct?
did search them. You did search them.
Okay. Yeah, I remember we
You've
did like
searched-
a really long
Yeah.
roll
You
for all of
searched
them.
all the tents, the first thing you did. Then you searched everything carefully inside the colony. And then the last session, you searched all the outside. So you've definitely searched all the houses.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, though, that doesn't mean that you have found everything, okay?
Sure, that makes
like
sense. That makes
if
sense.
you want to be 100% sure, well, yeah, you're never going to be 100% sure, but if you want to be
Right.
more sure, you could also take another day of going through all the huts, not the small ones, the big ones in the and going more thoroughly. Or you can do more targeted searches. Like if you look at all the items you have and you find a clue or something and you want to investigate more. Like to give you one example, like the main example, right? The chapel. You haven't searched it. You ran out of there in panic, right? So
Right.
and not only that, but it has all this shit inside that seems valuable, seems important, seems so I think I've told you this. Like that is the main challenge of the whole colony, pretty much. Like that's so tough that many teams, many groups have not managed it, and it might take you days, weeks, whatever. It's a
Yeah,
whole
the
like
chapel is a pain.
it's difficult in two ways. First of all, there's the rules dimension that this is a difficult creature to deal with, very complex creature, and the second one is the story. So the way this creature is blended into the story is that you could fix the problem by killing it, but it's very difficult at your level. Or you could fix the problem by finding out how that creature got there and through the story fix the problem. You see what I'm saying? So both these, you know what other groups did? They burned the chapel. Like because I went into the Paizo forums and there's all these GMs saying, this is what my players did, this is what my players did. So it's very interesting to me to see, what's possible and all that. They burned the chapel, but
destroy all the
burning
evidence.
the place of
Burning
worship
the
of these
chapel.
colonists. You see what I'm saying? So it's not such a good idea. But that thing is going to terrorize the settlers if they come in. So that's the main problem to solve. But you may not be able to solve it before leaving here. So maybe what you could do is solve everything else that you can, and then you go to Ramona, you give your report, and then maybe you can try again after. So then you'll be second level. By the way, there is at least one priest on board the ship, maybe two, I can't remember. So maybe you could talk to the priest about this if you get more info. Maybe you could roll more knowledge checks on your second level. So there's all this stuff you can do. But you're definitely welcome to give it another go now. You can look after you've rested and gotten all your spells back, etc. You can like try to jump inside and grab stuff and take the stuff out. You see what I'm saying? Because there's all this stuff in there. I can't even remember what this is, like a staff, a bow, all that stuff. So you can do little raids to grab stuff, and you could do whatever you think. I haven't given you all the options. I'm just telling you that the colony is amazingly well designed. And I remember that I told you also that there's down the well. Remember down the well, it's like a more advanced area. That's another thing you should. So. Yeah, an easy thing you could do now, comparatively, is just go to the other patch, and just clear it out if there's another battle there.
Right.
Keep in mind all your options. And there's more stuff too. There's definitely danger that you haven't hit yet. So you also have to be mindful of when you need to sleep to get back all your stuff. I like that Chev is playing his character quite consistently with how Bigman was playing. It's not a huge
Yeah.
departure. He was hired for the role. He's doing a good job.
I was a bit. I noticed that the charisma has actually changed since when I was looking at it earlier. It was like really low charisma earlier. It was like the charisma was the 6. The charisma was the 6 in dexterity now, I think.
I think it's because of
Oh, I see.
because of the
Okay.
what's the healing called again? The channel energy.
Yeah, channel
Right.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, how much, like, charisma 6?
Well, that's why he has the name Orc Face originally,
Yeah,
because the
yeah,
charisma was
yeah,
low.
yeah.
All right, guys, let's go.
Right, I'm gonna start. Yeah, there you go.
And remember, yes, the arrows.
Ooh, I'm offset.
Oh, something
There
to
we go.
tell you that some modification that I made to the exploration phase, you can only move up to your movement speed. So,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
so I'm gonna
Yeah,
click
30
all those
feet.
off. So if
so
I
it's
remember
30
correctly,
for most.
everybody
Most
has.
of us
Let's
is
check it.
30.
Everybody has 30.
Yeah, humanoids. I think just
Yeah.
halflings and gnomes are 20 or something.
Yes,
Dwarves have
but
slightly
in
less. if I
another
remember
party,
correctly.
somebody's wearing heavy armor, so he only gets
Oh, okay.
20,
Yeah.
and he has to keep catching up with the others. So
That's actually kind of cool.
That is funny.
yeah, it looks good. It looks very good. They
Oh,
always
whoops.
have to keep waiting for him.
Oh,
Wait,
goddamn.
I canceled it. Go again.
Yeah, thanks. It doesn't show up for a little while.
Yeah, sometimes that
Yeah,
happens,
it's
or that
buggy.
you
It's
won't see it.
definitely buggy.
It's very it's frustrating because you don't know what you're doing, and yeah, I had the same last session. I had the same problem. It's good for me now though, for whatever reason.
So, Jameson, you can go up to 30. So just don't give me 5 now that you're in the open. Give me more.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
It's not
cancel it.
showing
Try
up
again.
for me.
Okay, try again.
Okay.
Is it showing up now?
No. I don't know if you see my
Okay,
screen.
keep going though. It's showing up for me. It's bugged. It's bugged. So just
Okay.
keep going.
Okay.
Just assume
Okay,
that you
now
have,
that-
like,
now that's good.
heaps of lag or whatever, and that, like, when you click the button, you just gotta wait for it to...
Yeah, just tap the key slowly. Remember, if you're going diagonally, that it alternates 5:15. You know.
Yeah, for me, it actually shows up. It's just, like, sometimes a little
Yeah, mine
longer.
disappeared. Yeah, now suddenly mine disappeared. I can't see it anymore.
Right.
I could a minute ago. The fuck. Oh, now I can see it again.
Oh, I see.
Don't forget the arrows, guys. Don't forget the arrows. At some point, we're going to start using fast travel here. So you tell me you want to go to the other side of the colony, and I'll just drop you there. But for now, let's walk around a bit. It's fun.
What the... Oh.
The same one I've given you a couple times before, but I'm just giving it for color since you're passing again.
Yep, yep.
So for you to get the roll, to see if they're here, if they, then you would have to actually walk in the rows. Wait, consumer presence. Yeah, but because you've encountered them before, it will be a DC 8 knowledge arcana or survival. So DC 8 is very, and probably you will succeed at it. One of you will. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to figure out.
DC8's not bad.
And you get one arcana and one survival. So great. So if you, one of you, whoever wants to roll, move right next to the patch, not inside. I will. Inside will be the
I will
initial,
move
which is
right
the
next.
initial check is DC 12 perception or survival, but this is not the initial anymore. It's like the second time. And go ahead and roll survival. Dan.
I roll survival. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, it's max 27. I'm used to this crap by now. I'm like, you bastards! You're not gonna trick me twice.
Getting ready for some shit rolls myself. Here I go. Oh, I think the combat tracker is still on round 4.
Yep, I'll fix it.
Just see Matthews. Matthews has got like a glow around him.
Oh.
Or is it Matthias?
I think it's Matthias.
You have to ask the man himself.
It's a mystery.
Mystery.
Nobody really knows.
Matthias, I think, sounds cooler.
Yeah. I agree.
If somebody drop out.
The music
No,
dropped.
it's the music.
Oh.
I have to learn to
Yeah.
hear
It's not
the
on
music
music.
more.
Sound effects. Yeah.
50 blood mazes.
Yeah.
Is that what a group of blood mazes is called? A maze? A maze of blood mazes?
Yeah, I don't know.
I like all those terms
Well,
in
it is-
English, like
it
a
is
murder of crows and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
There's a Wikipedia article that has a huge list of all this. It's like, I've never heard of any of this shit. It's like, how would anybody know any of these terms? It's so ridiculous.
Gaggle of
Yeah, geese.
something.
Shatterick rolled a negative initiative. That's not good.
Oh, negative. Jesus.
Oh yeah, because the dexterity
Hey,
modifier. Right?
I
So-
called it. I called
Yeah,
it.
you did.
No,
Wait,
get.
so
it's
I'm
fine.
supposed to drop on everybody now the flat-footed? Is that
The
it?
flat-footed.
Yes.
Is that for the enemies too?
Yes.
I think
Until anybody
so.
acts, yeah. Until
they
anything in
get to
combat acts, they are flat-footed on the first round. This is the rule.
Let me see
Yeah.
how this works though for a sec.
It's kind of annoying. Every time we start combat, you have to run through every one of us and drop that. But yeah, so be it, I guess. What's the thing? If it's like a default thing, it almost feels like whenever combat begins, it should by default put us as
You'd
flat-footed.
think.
And then when our turn
Yeah.
comes, then it wipes it, or whatever. Or just
Yeah.
click a button or something straightforward.
But I guess
Flat wing.
surprise could change it a little bit.
Oh, for the bird it doesn't work. I have to delete the token and I have to put him from the combat
Or
tracker.
bird.
Oh, because in the combat tracker he'll be tiny. I think that's better though. Maybe I keep him tiny.
Yeah, his is small.
Let's see, okay. You know what I have to do? I have to post a note to myself to explain to all the other groups
Yes,
how
it's
the
pretty big.
flat-footed works.
So I think the main thing is you lose your dodge bonus to AC, like your
Yeah,
dexterity
yeah.
bonus.
Yeah. Because you haven't started like dodging.
Unless
or
I think there's this thing called, I can't remember what it's called, like uncanny dodge. If you have that, then because it makes sense. Like you're so good at dodging that
that's
even when you're
for
flat-footed, you just
barbarians
jump.
and
You
rogues.
jump out of the way like rogues. Yeah. But for
Yeah.
most people, like you just get stabbed in the back. So
Yeah, I think if you have uncanny dodge, you can't be flat-footed, or maybe that's just
That's
the
a
class.
yeah, something
abilities.
like that. Or you just
it says something about it anywhere.
you don't get the you don't get the punishment from it or something. But then again, like if you don't get the punishment, then you're not right.
Let
Do
me
you remember
see
what page that was?
s-
183 was it?
It's one of their abilities.
178 for the flat-footed description.
Flat-footed. Yeah, I just want to read it again.
I just look at what the PDF I'm reading says, then I subtract 1 from the number.
Look, the good news
I just
is
look in the
if you
page,
drop the
literally on the page.
flat-footed, if you drop the flat-footed in every battle at the beginning, then you don't forget about it, like because you're seeing it
Yeah.
in your face all the
Right.
time. So now I've rolled the initiative, and surprise, surprise, they came up again because they have what do they have? Initiative. Oh, initiative +1. It's not particular.
They're just rolling really well.
Oh, but they have. Do they have skill, focus, perception? No, I don't think they have. Yeah, they just roll really good. So they're playing first, and I just want to see. Wait, if you are in range of their tremor sense. No, you're definitely in range of the tremor sense, so they know where you are, even though they can't see you. And this time, you don't get to delay anything because you're not playing first.
I get a +4 on my initiative, and I ended up with 8.
Are they insects? I forget what.
They're magical beasts.
Do they look
remember-
like insects?
They do kind of look insectoid, I guess.
Yeah, kind of like a centipede, kind of, but wider, very wide, kind of flat body. Yeah, with some segmented, kind of like a centipede.
Yeah.
The first
they-
one moved, so they don't have a huge movement. Have I given you these numbers? I don't think I've given you. No, I have given you.
I think you have. I think you have.
So the speed is 20. Oh, and barrel is 15, so it cannot even move. Okay, I have to take back the last 5 feet because the barrel is only 15 feet. So you have a chance. I mean, I don't know how you can attack them if you can't see them, but I
Right.
guess you can prepare.
But can we do the same thing as last time, where you just like we prepare an action for the
Yeah.
next round? Yeah,
when
it's just
you're-
like
when your
before,
turn
right?
comes.
Yeah, just like before. Okay.
Yeah, since we know they're there.
Okay, I've moved. Wait, I moved the second one 15, and I think he can. Can he attack? He can attack after the barrel, right? Barrel 15.
Is the burrow a full move?
He should be able. Is the barrel full move? I don't think it's full move. It's
No,
originally
it's
just
a
normal
regular. It's a regular move. It's just a different type of move.
Okay.
move. So there.
So if he could reach us, he could burst out and attack
Yeah,
us this
exactly.
turn.
Speak of the devil.
You monster!
Will he attack flat-footed though? No, I removed now the flat-footed.
He's no longer
yeah,
flat
his
footed.
turn.
Yeah,
it's
he
his
hits his
turn.
turn.
He's
Yeah.
ready. Yeah.
All right.
He. I shouldn't
better
assume
at
his
this.
gender. They. It's their turn.
Zer's turn.
Yeah, it's their turn.
There's his turn.
Even that I find it's like even they, like how dare you assume I'm a they? I'm not a they. You know,
Yeah.
you didn't ask me what you have to ask me first, then I'll tell you, then you call me something. So you don't even mention me at all until I tell you what my pronouns are, damn it. I'm not a fucking they them.
At
whatever.
least he's not doing the full round attack, right? He's doing the normal.
Yeah, he can't because he moved. He had to move to get me.
I identify as dude
Ooh.
bro.
Yeah.
23.
Death
Damn, that would have hit me no
effect.
matter what.
What is
the
death
death
effects? Death.
Is that -4 defense damage or something? Or
Oh, it's because I don't have my. It's because I'm flat-footed. So
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
minus
yeah,
four. It is.
so-
yeah,
yep.
yeah,
my
minus four,
defense
you see.
from Dex, I think was a +4. Yeah, +4 is from Dex, so I'm not getting.
Yeah.
He would have hit me no matter what, though, even if I wasn't flat-footed.
Yes, it's a good roll. But that's
Oh
cool.
yeah, 23. That's
It tells you all that stuff. That's what I like about Fantasy Guide. It literally teaches you the game, because you'll see
Yeah.
something like, what the fuck is def effects? And then you realize, oh, I see what's going on. And then we keep reinforcing it.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah, that's true.
let me. We're still in the same day that you went to the church, right? The chapel. We're still in the same day. Look at the calendar. You can see the calendar here. No, it's the next day.
No, yeah, that was a while ago, I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
we
next day.
rested once between the.
Oh yeah, just check the calendar, see. Yeah, dawn, shower, chapel, smithy, battle.
tropical shower. What the?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me figure this out because I have something to figure out. You explore the chapel, day 3. And this is day 4. You woke up. I'm trying to figure out what time it is now. I would say it's about midday. You woke up. You healed up. You checked the Levin farm with the drunk choker, etc. You checked the well. You checked the patch next to it. Then you checked all the buildings outside the town. Then So I could say that we're about midday. So let me just type now here. Now around midday. I'll type that. Alright. Okay, so I know what I have to do now. First of all, the Yankee attack hit. Which means, first I'm gonna roll the damage.
I don't believe in Ankegs. He can't hurt me unless I believe in him.
Dude,
It's a lot of dice.
dude, that was 8 fucking hit points. This is gonna be
Yeah,
a
damn.
Plus this is 1d4 acid or grab, so that's what I don't get.
He can do one or the other, I think. He can't do both.
Okay, since I've rolled the dice, if I wanted to do the grab, because it says 2d4 plus 1, plus 1d4 acid or grab. So because he already rolled the 1d4 acid.
Yeah, I guess he ended up doing the acid instead of grabbing me.
It's not gonna be a grab, but maybe next time. Okay, I think that's it.
That sneaky
Guys,
little bastard.
So there's, well, as far as I know, there's only one.
As far as you know.
As far as, okay.
You cannot see the other 6.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, whatever their role is, Let me think. I'm just debating whether I should start reciting poetry or if I should just attack right away.
Why not both?
I wish I could. It would be a very easy decision, but it's always about the thing is, so what I'm thinking is that, the longer the battle goes, then the better it is to recite poetry first. But if it's just one, then the battle could be over quickly. So then it's, I can
That's true.
It's what I'm saying. That's the thinking going through my head right now. So, yeah, I guess I'll just attack it. Let's go with that. So, arrow, let me put the +1 because it's within 25 feet. Oh, I need to face it too.
And do I remove from him the flat-footed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah, because it's my turn.
Yeah. At the beginning of the whoever's turn, they lose flat-footed.
Yeah, right when it's your turn. Yeah. You come up in combat. Okay, so now I will roll the short bow. Or no, I
and it
target it.
removed automatically the flat-footed. I think it removed automatically from the creature. I don't remember removing it myself.
Maybe when you ended its turn, and then it removed it. But then again, yeah, you want to remove it right away. Well, I guess when it's your turn and you're taking actions, I think it doesn't matter for you. When you're taking actions, the fact that you're flat-footed doesn't count towards anything.
Wait,
it's when you're
does
attacked.
moving counts as an action, right? So
Yeah. It's a move action. So it's like its own thing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll now. I got my +1.
Kill it!
Yeah, well, I don't know if I can do that much damage.
Kill
I'm
it!
gonna put my ammo as 11, and then I'm going to put the +1 modifier.
You won't do
And
enough
roll
damage with that attitude.
Yeah, well, here's the attitude. I got a 3+1 wounded.
Nice.
All right.
And then I will end my turn. That's it, right? Yeah. And I will update the inventory to 11 arrows. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Targeted. Yeah, I'm just using my last force missile.
Turn your character to face with the right click on your character and then rotate. Right. And then so you're gonna use your last force missile, right?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you've targeted him. Pull out the force missile from your abilities. All right. So now I put it down to 0, and put the +1 at the bottom left, and then roll the 1d4.
Okay.
Okay, and then hit next turn. Unless you want to move, I think you can move too.
You can if you want, yeah, because nothing's around you, so you don't have to worry about an attacks opportunity.
Yeah, you're in a good spot, I think. You got your bros protecting you.
Since you're, let me see. Do you have any spells left? So force missiles are out.
I have one missile, regular, I think.
Let me see. Cast. This is 0 out of 3. So why would? Yes, you have one missile. Why do you have 2 major armor? You give subject. You put 2 major armor. Okay. Did we discuss that? I think we have discussed it. I suppose you put 2 major armor because you have a lot of force missiles. But look, you run out. You almost run out. So you might want more of those. I don't know. 2 more. So 5 force missiles. But I'm trying to adjust to the system because from my prehistoric days, you want as many magic missiles as you want because first level you get nothing. You get 1 or 2. But now when you can have 8, like what do you do when you can have 8? So we said let's put 2 mage armor. But maybe you should put 1 mage armor so you can have an extra magic. I don't know. But for the time being, we're gonna play it the way it says here. So you have 1 magic missile left, 2 mage armor. Yeah. So that magic missile has a pretty big range. Like it has, freaking 100 feet plus 10 per level. Does the plus 10 per level mean that for first level is plus 10? Probably.
I think so.
Anyway, it's still at least 100 feet. So 100 feet, you could hit with a magic missile. Look, you could hit from freaking here. You see how far you could go?
Yeah.
So
Can't
if you want to
imagine
move a
that
bit
that
further
range of
out,
combat.
because they have the acid. If you want to move a bit further away so that you won't have to worry about their acid, you can move away. You can move up to 30 feet.
If you're a coward, that is.
Yeah.
Also, you don't go too far away because they could theoretically burrow farther and come for you because you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think I'll just stay in place.
Oh, let me write down that idea.
Because I mean, you would think that they would go after whatever's like straggling, like stragglers, right? That's what.
Yeah, but I mean they're
Predators
slow. They're slow at burrowing, all right. They're not.
Yeah, but we can't do anything to them until they
Yeah.
burrows, or until they pop out.
He can definitely outrange. Since their tremor sense is 60 feet, but his magic missile is 100, he could definitely outrange them.
Yeah.
Although the tremor sense is only needed when they're under the ground. When they're above the ground, I suppose they can see you. So they don't.
Yeah,
Depends on
above
what
the ground, they
senses
can
are
see.
better. Like if they're above ground, if their vision, if their vision is kind of poor.
Yeah,
then-
you're right. I can see their vision. Have I given you their vision? Well, they have dark vision 60 feet, so they should be able to
Yeah,
see
that,
it.
yeah. Jesus, that's quite good then.
No, I didn't give you that. I gave you some stuff, but I didn't give you all the stuff. All right. So move if you want to move, Jameson. But first, change the direction of the thingy to. Unless you want to move, if you just want to move 5-10 feet, then you could move with your, facing the other way. You're gonna move like Resident Evil. You're gonna move like.
Yeah, the tank control.
Oh no. That's kind of what it feels like when we're spinning around.
I just I'll bang on one space.
Alright, and turn the guy again. Back him up.
Alright,
Next turn.
I think that's it.
Right, so I'm gonna hit next turn.
I'm curious to see if the effect goes. Oh, the effect is still there. I was hoping that
Still
the
there.
flat-footed would go away automatically, but it didn't.
Before
He's
you
still-
do anything, I'm going to type something. Normally I would say to Kelos to I would whisper it, but in this case it's not necessary. Let me just see how I will phrase this. Alright, check that out. And then I'm going to type in the rules.
Oh,
Oh, Matthias shouldn't be flat-footed anymore. Or
Right.
Caleb.
No, I was saying that I was hoping that it would automatically, because for the Anka egg it removed it.
it shouldn't
then-
automatically because it could have been a surprise round.
Yeah, but it's weird. But it's odd that for the monster it did it, but not for us.
So I'm removing it also for Kelos. Yeah, it takes a village to
Yeah.
do that. Right.
It takes a
Um,
city.
Well, I'm going to attack this thing.
Oh, by the way, this thing is called
something about it.
Nymph 2. Should it? I mean, doesn't that either that implies that there is a number
Oh, I
one
see, I
or
see,
the
I
name?
see.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Yeah,
Well, if you're-
Try to ignore it. It's my mistake. Try
Okay,
to
okay,
imagine
okay.
that number isn't there.
Fair enough.
Actually, see, yeah, okay, I'll tell you in a sec. Let me. So I'm typing now the rules interpretation of that.
Said you were typing more?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I saw the bubble at the top, but it disappeared.
Yeah, it showed up, but it went away, so I was a bit confused. Ooh.
So you don't. Sorry, it's not. It's
Spent?
not spent. It's it's on.
As a swift action, how does that work again? Hold on.
Tons. Oh, okay.
The swift actions. Oh, there we go.
Tell me what page it is.
188. Can perform one swift action per turn without affecting your ability to perform other actions. It's like a free action, but only one of them. You can only do one per turn, regardless of which other actions. So it's like giving you a free action that you can only use once. Like you can't do two swift actions in a turn, just one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, in that case, I'll still attack him though before I do anything else. Alright, so he is targeted. Roll to attack. That should hit. Oh, it's one less than.
Jesus.
That's not good. Well, in that case, I can take. This is gonna be risky.
Basically,
take a
he
5 foot
screwed you.
step.
He screwed you because you were flat-footed. If you were not flat-footed, would you have eaten the last
Yeah.
attack?
No, he would have hit me anyway. He rolled really well.
Okay.
How could I do? I can
Advantage
take a
shift.
5 foot step and then move, but you know what I'm gonna do? I guess I'm gonna move take a 5 foot step back, and then I have a move action. What are my move actions I could do? Hold on. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, I don't think I have enough space to do that.
I mean, you took your you attacked. You took your 5-foot step. What else could you do?
Well, I have another move action that I can do as a swift action, but
Oh, yeah, that no.
I'm debating what I should do.
All right, you go 5 seconds to decide, or you.
Yeah, this is probably it. I'll probably just lose it. Yeah, that's it.
All right, let me see if it's on if this applies for the whole battle or if it's So I gave you the description the moment you felt this effect, like you feel that you're faster. You
Yeah.
haven't used it yet, and you still have it. So you have it for the
nice.
next round, and you don't know for how many rounds you have it.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right.
I will tell you when the feeling ends.
All right.
All right. So now who is next? It's a bird. I'm just gonna play the bird a little bit. The bird cowers next to its master, and then orc face.
Whoa, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a step forward north, and I'm gonna put my hand on Kalos, and instead of cause fear, can I use the spell? There's an ability.
I think that you're gonna get attack of opportunity if you cast a spell right next to the.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. I think that makes sense.
So you could go from behind. You could go from here.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, but I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave Jubal.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I don't know how strong Jubal is. Like how is he dexterous or I know he's a spellcaster, right? Is that?
You don't even know his class. He's a cleric.
Cleric. No. I mean, I'm talking about Jubal, not Shadow.
Oh, Jubal. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about Jubal?
Is he a he's a bard, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what his yeah, never mind. I guess I don't know how strong he is in terms of like AC or whatever. That doesn't
Well, I'll tell you, yes, 17
be
AC because you've been on the ship with him for 6 months.
Yes. Okay.
You fought here together, so he has 17 AC.
I see. Well, Jesus. In that case, yeah, I'm gonna go behind him. Yep.
I'm gonna go hide. Okay, turn around. You're thinking.
Yep.
Oh, and you can step through him, right? Can you step through him?
Yeah. But I could just do this.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. How do I select my? Yeah, there we go. Okay.
That's it.
I can't see that. Yeah. Okay.
And then you have to target him. Oh, and I have to remove the flat-footed now from you as well.
How would I say Kalos's shoulder? How would I write that? Is it S and then apostrophe and then nothing else, or should I put?
It's Kalos's. It's S
Always
apostrophe S.
apostrophe S.
Okay.
You only do apostrophe if it's a plural group, like birds friends or something. But this is
I
one person, so
I
apostrophe s.
see.
Just remember singular apostrophe s. If it's plural, you just put plural word. Yeah.
Now how would I do this this thing with my spell where I turn it into cure light wounds?
Let me see.
It's
Keep in mind that
spontaneous casting, by the way. If you want to see the actual
right,
class feature.
let me see. So the only spell you've got left is the Cosphere, and what I have to do now is I have to delete the Cosphere. And I have to, in the preparation mode, I have to add preparation mode. I have to add a Cure Light Wounds. So now in combat you can see Cure Light Wounds. So it's fixed. So now that you've so first thing you do is you click on the circle left of Cure Light Wounds.
So I'm just writing in chat that I put my hand on Kelos's shoulder and
Yeah, write that first. Yeah.
and should I write anything else, or just that I put my hand on his shoulder?
No, that's actually good. And then Control Enter.
Just making sure I didn't
Because
put any fucking
the
random
chat log,
spaces
the
anywhere.
chat log then will see the other stuff. You know, the chat will reflect.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So click on the circle left of Cure Light Wounds. Then click on the magnifying glass.
Oh well,
unless you cannot see
it's
it.
gone.
Okay.
It's
If it's
gone.
gone,
Yeah.
how about now? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, now click it.
On the magnifying glass. Okay.
The magnifying glass to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And then that should bring up a cast, the little die, the little red die
Yep.
that says cast.
Well, I think the die is already there. Like I see it even before pressing the
Alright.
magnifying
Press it
glass.
now.
It seems. Yep.
Press.
Yep.
And press now the heal.
See, now you roll well.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's a good
good.
roll. That's a
Good.
lifesaver roll. That is a
Nice.
That's
He's full
literally
hit
the
points now. He's full hit
yeah.
points.
It does the same damage that he took. I think.
I
Right?
am revived.
Back up.
All right, hit next turn. Unless you want to do anything else.
I'm good.
All right. All right. So there's another on-kick, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type here switch on-kick numbers, so that 1 becomes 2 and 2 becomes 1. So see, I'm not used to. If you were playing on a tabletop, there would be no on-kick nif 1 and on-kick nif 2 or whatever. It would be all
Right.
on-kick nifs, right? And I guess the GM would have to keep in his mind. I guess I don't know if he has like 20 of them. I don't know how he would keep. It's been so long. Like how would you keep who has what hit points? In any case, Fantasy Grounds does have to put numbers, and I have to keep in mind that if there's 20 of them, I should not lead with the 20th.
Right. Is there a way to make the lead one? You can give it even if you say 1, that still gives away there's more than one, right?
Look.
It should be nothing.
Often the
Should always have one.
encounters are placed on the map, so I don't get a choice where they start. But in this particular scenario, I got a choice where in the patch, precisely in the vegetable patch, those. So I put the one that's closest to you will be number 2, and I put the one that's furthest to you number 1. Whereas I should have done the opposite. But it never occurred to me that I have to worry about those numbers. I guess we haven't really faced this issue yet, because in all the encounters, the closest to the players happen to be, or other encounters you see all of them immediately, so it doesn't
Yeah, we
matter.
just see everything
But
immediately. Exactly.
this is one of the few encounters where you don't see them and they burrow. It's quite complex, So yeah. So let me.
Well, yeah. During my
move the
turn, when I
other-
asked about more than one, could I have done something like a perception check to see if I could hear another one burrowing
No,
underneath me or
no.
something?
The only
No?
thing
Okay.
you could do is if he's burrowing underneath you, but they were far away from you.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
let me move this one now. So 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet. That's all he's got, and then he pops out of the ground. Boom, and then let me type. Let's see. Yeah. So in the first description, where I said Kella suddenly feels a rush of energy, that should not have been in brackets. So I'm gonna put in, in brackets is the rules underneath, but the first one shouldn't have been in brackets. So remove brackets from first post about Kellis's supernatural ability. There we go. All right. So let's target again, and now again it's a standard attack. Oops. And this time I want to do the grab. So how would I do the grab?
Oh, did he hit me? Ah, bastard.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'm grabbed. I guess, and then I have to
First,
break
I have to
for.
roll. I have to roll 2d4 plus 1. So let me do that first.
Is this the grappling rules?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh boy.
So someone hit me
Right,
too.
6
what a
hit
bastard.
points.
Is that hidden? Oh, it is hidden. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Actually, even the damage that you took last round is hidden, right?
I think
Yeah, it's
so.
not. Oh no, I see it in the chat. Like, remember the death effects, -4, damage 8. Yeah, I see it. But this time the damage is not.
So
in the
what we're
chat
gonna
log.
have to do now is we're gonna have to Google Pathfinder, grab flow
I think
chart.
there was a flow chart that you posted in the.
Yeah, there's a. I think who found it? Recoil found it. I think. There's a
Is it
handy
in
dandy
your?
chart.
Is it in your?
Definitely not mine. Definitely not our group because we weren't doing jack
Yeah.
shit about that. We only had like one fight, 2 fights now actually.
Okay, I'm gonna scroll up then in your chat in your Discord until I find the. We've used it and it was. I remember it was very. It worked well, so I didn't have to worry about reading the rules. It was very. Yeah, I had it now. So I'm going to repost it. Eventually, I'll have all these in the forum as well, and we'll figure it out. We'll get more organized. So let's see what it says here.
Whew.
Yeah. Attacker's turn. Attacker controlling. Both parties grappled.
Wait, there's got to be more than this because it seems like this is already after he's grappled.
Yeah. If you change the URL to number 1, no. Well, he is grappled because the attack succeeded and it's. I don't know. Is it supposed to be another grab?
But I think he can't do anything till next turn, and I'm just grappled automatically.
Oh, okay, right. I
think.
see.
Let me scroll up. Oh, that was the other. Okay, that was the second part of the flowchart. I'll post it first. Okay, check it out. This is the first. Wait.
Oh,
Mistake. Oh.
it doesn't. Yeah.
So let's see. Attacker's turn. Attacker initiates grapple as a standard action. Wait, this is not grapple. This is grab. But isn't? I guess
But do you use the same rules though?
Pathfinder grab. That's what I'm going to look at. The universal monster rules. Grab. Yes.
Yeah. See, there's a combat maneuver bonus check to perform a grapple. I think. Maybe.
Okay, it
I
deals
guess
normal damage. So the attack dealt normal damage, and it attempts to start a grapple as a free action without an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
So we have the attempt. It's a free action. It happened immediately. So the grab is a grapple attempt. You simply use part. So the creature has two options. One option is to conduct the grapple normally, or okay, this is quite freaking complicated. Oh Jesus! You might end up getting this damage, the same damage
Oh
every
damn.
round.
Well, yeah, unless I break free, I can try to break free from the grapple.
Yeah. Or somebody can kill it. I don't know if they can hit you too, though. At least the last magic missile that you got. Keep in mind, though, that there's another one. Like, while one of them is grabbing you, there's another one that might actually throw acid.
I don't know if you would attack the guy who. I don't know if you'd attack me if the other one is trying to grapple me.
Yeah. We have to.
Because they
We
would
have to have a
want to go for
PhD in the
different, like.
psychology of ankics.
You think they'd go for like a different like target for
Yeah.
food, I guess.
Yeah. See, I don't have in my mind exactly what kind of grab it is, and I have to have this in my mind because
It's probably latching on with like its mandibles or something. And it's like legs.
I guess I have to read what the big one does because yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at the full antics. Yeah. Against multiple foes, an Ankig attempts to grab one of the targets, and then attempts to retreat to safety, burrowing into the ground. And then it drags you with him, and then you breathe difficulty, blah blah blah. But I don't think that this can happen with the small one. Okay. I'm gonna look into the adventures book, just in case Fantasy Grounds. It looks like normally they give me more info, but in this particular case, they haven't given me as much as I would like. The Blood Maze, for example, gets 2 pages in the adventure book. You know, like out of the 100 pages in the adventure book, 2 pages are for the Blood Maze. Pathfinder RPG bestiary, page 15. Yeah.
I have to go AFK for a sec. I'll be back.
Yep.
Back. And the music sounds very ominous.
Yeah. So my problem is, what does it do once it grabs you? Just holding you? How does that make sense? Well, it does make sense if every round that you're held, you eat the damage. It definitely makes sense. So that's one option. And as far as the big ones are concerned, the big ones at least are supposed to grab you. If there's multiple foes, they grab you and they try to take you underground. But would it make sense for the small one? Because the small one would have also a small barrel.
Yeah.
How would you fit in its barrel? It doesn't make any sense for you to try to. So we're gonna play it the other way because the grab description gives me two options for them. One option is, by the way, the grab description has nothing about the barreling and the pulling you back and everything. So so essentially, it has three options, right? So as far as the barreling is concerned, forget about it. It doesn't make any sense. So we're left with the two options that the grab description gives. And the one description is either conduct the grapple normally using the body part it used to hold your opponent, or
It's possible it might still try, right, to like pull him into the thing, even though it can't.
no,
Just
I'm
by
not. I'm not gonna
following.
say it. Like, it doesn't make any sense, and I'm not. if they're not that they know what they can do, and they basically the way I understand it is when it's young it doesn't, and then as it grows bigger and it bores bigger holes, then it starts learning to use this tactic. But it doesn't make any sense for the young one to try pulling a character that's like 5 times bigger or something, 4 times bigger. So yeah, its grapple check that's successful deals the damage indicated for the attack that established the hole. So as long as the grapple continues, Dan is going to be eating 2d4 plus 1 every round. That's the option, but there's another option. That's the one I'm trying to understand here. It says that he can use the body part and use to grapple the opponent. If it does the latter, it takes a minus 20 penalty on its CMP check. But why would it want that? To make and maintain the grapple, but does not gain the grapple condition itself. So it looks like...
it's because when he successfully grapples me, I think we're both grappled by each other.
But why is that bad for him?
Because I can do damage to him too. But it's probably not going to be nearly as enough as much as him, so I'd probably want to break free and do a normal attack.
How would you would swing this? You have a sword attack. First of all,
it would be essentially like a non-sword attack, because I wouldn't be able to use the sword when I'm grappled, I don't think.
Let's see. Okay, first I'm going to drop a grapple on you, and let's see what it says. See, it says grapple drop by Ankig Nymph 1. So now, how would I drop it from you to the Ankig Nymph? Well, first of all, it has to make the choice of whether which of the...
It depends on who's in control of the grapple, I think. And I think right now he's in control. And on my turn, I can try to establish control or break free, I think. That's how it works.
Right, I'm going to continue with a normal action, with a normal version of the grapple, because in my mind, if it was going to do the other one, then the adventure in the description of the monster would have given me this. Since it gives me nothing, I'm going to assume it does the normal grapple. So let's go back to the flowchart.
So it automatically grapples him on the attack if the attack hits?
It hits.
He has the grapple ability, and if the attack hits, it grapples automatically. It succeeds.
Okay.
And then we go to the flowchart.
Okay, I see.
Does attacker have improved grapple? No. Attacker rolls CMP. No, it hasn't grappled yet. So that was my mistake.
Oh,
he
he
has
has
to roll
to
CMB versus CMD.
Okay.
So now you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the grapple condition from Kelos.
Oh, it doesn't show my CMD in my mini sheet. I'll have to do the full sheet.
Delete grapple condition above. Okay, so that's not unkicking. Okay, whatever.
My CMD is 17.
Ooh. Your CMB 17.
This CMD, yeah.
I think it stands for Combat Maneuver Defense.
Defense, yeah.
Yes, and he's so I think that will be done automatically if I just go to his thing and roll.
If you roll his grapple, probably. I'm imagining.
Not his grapple. I have
It's CMD, right? Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, I think there's no grapple. There's an
It's
SA grab,
CMD.
which is not clickable, but the CM. I think the CM thing.
Yeah, they use CMB. I think is what the the combat maneuver bonus, I guess. Oh, good. He did not grapple me. Hooray!
Let me see what it says in the flowchart. Grapple fails. Neither party is considered grapple.
Yeah, he just didn't. He wasn't able to grapple.
So that's it. We don't need this fucking chart anymore.
Yeah.
On this.
For the next one, might attempt to grapple.
All right.
Damn, they rolled high. Their initiative.
Wait, did I roll the wrong? Yes, I rolled the wrong nymph. I rolled the second one. Oh, that's why I didn't show it.
They have the same. They have the same attack and defense.
So I have to type here. First of all, above attack above, like CMB roll was made by creature 1, not 2. That's one thing I have to change, and then also roll should not be hidden. So he rolled 6. I don't know if you can see the number. Can you see the number?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
6 missed.
He rolled 4, and he had the plus 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I pulled out the wrong creatures. Right. So I think that's his turn, and then now the next one. All right. Almost 20. It's got me over 20.
Oh damn.
So,
Almost 20.
yeah, the 8
It,
was
like,
right
rolled
next to the
over.
20. Yeah.
Oh well, I mean it's just the animation. Who knows what does it mean exactly? It's not
Yeah.
actually rolling
Oh,
dice.
you're right.
It's just
There's
it's a
no dice
computer.
on
It's
the die.
tricked. As a human, you're being tricked. You're watching the die, but it doesn't. It bullshit. It doesn't mean
The
anything.
guy in San Diego who's making the program
Right.
is rolling it.
Yeah, there's the little gnomes inside of your computer that are turning the wheel. They're spinning it. Yes. Anyway. If I cast a spell, does it provoke an attack of opportunity? But I can take a 5-foot step, right, and then
Yes,
cast a
yes.
spell. Okay,
Yeah.
because I wanna cast sleep such that it hits both of them.
Both of them, and Kello's.
Yeah, exactly. I need to put him to sleep
No,
too. We can
not me.
we can coup de grace him as well. So I think 10.
I always knew you traitorous bastards.
Yeah, I think it's a 10-foot square. Let me check. Hold on. Sleep. Okay, so sleep is a 10-foot radius burst. One or more creatures. So this sleep will cause magical slumber to come upon 4 hit dice of creatures. I think the way it does it goes lowest to highest, and then once you reach 4 hit dice, then it would stop working. I don't know what the hit dice is or these things, but I'm assuming it should hit at least one of them. Hopefully
It's
both.
gonna affect at least one, hopefully.
Yeah, I mean for sure, right? And of course I have to roll appropriately. How do I make a 10-foot burst? There's the what do I right click
Wait,
or
first you want to make a 5-foot step, right?
Yeah, I want to do that first.
Oh,
I
wait,
won't
wait.
change.
If you wanna check the 10-foot,
Yeah, I'll do that first. So yeah, I can
10-foot
move.
radius bar. Does it have to be centered on you? No, it
No,
ranges
no.
100
It's
feet,
just
so
yeah, it's within 100 feet. So yeah,
if
we
you want it to
can.
be here,
How do you draw that so I can draw it?
you hold down Control
Yeah.
and you draw out with you clicking both mouse Control and 2 mouse buttons.
Oh right, I remember that. Yeah.
You gotta
Okay.
try.
Yeah. Okay.
And and Shift and 2 mouse buttons is a square.
Oh, okay.
Either Shift and 2 mouse buttons or Control. And if it's just the 2 mouse buttons, it's a line.
So you can see what I have on screen.
Yes, I can see.
So like that would hit both of them, right? And then not it's because it's a circle. It looks like it's on keyless, but it's not. It's just those 2 squares.
It gets his nose.
His nose will fall asleep. Yeah. Or his genitals.
It makes him
He has an
comedian.
erection. Okay. So
Leave that point on the map.
Of course he does. I
yeah,
touched his shoulder.
I mean, I do.
does.
So I mean, I figure everybody else does too, right? I mean, I'm a bard. Anyway, so I'm gonna move 5 feet first. I won't change direction because I'm literally just stepping back. It makes sense. Yeah. Hold on. I guess I gotta turn off. Do you see? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yep.
Unlock. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to my abilities. Or where are the spells? Actions. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be under actions.
Do should I remove my target? Will it say something about targeting too? We don't want it to say that, right?
Let me think about it. You can target both of them, so target the other one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're right. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
And then
And let's see now. So first, you click on the circle to the left of the sleep.
yeah,
Then the magnifying glass.
yeah.
Then the cast.
Oh, I even rolled 2.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Failure, success. Okay. So yeah, okay. So I see. So like that's my DC is 14. One of them exceeded, one did not. Okay.
I want to see what you. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It didn't tell you. It's a hidden roll because let me see what you're seeing in your screen.
Yeah, I couldn't
We can
always
see.
see the results. We just see failures. We saw 14. My DC was 14. So I rolled.
Yeah.
I, well, I,
Oh,
I
you
think
see,
it's-
you see your roll. You see your roll, and you see the DC.
Yeah, we
What don't you see the?
we don't know what the creatures rolled. We just know that one
we
failed.
can see.
one
We can see
succeeded.
what the creature was rolled. We can
No,
see
you can-
one.
Yeah, it
one
says
rolled
8,
8,
8 and
one
19.
Oh,
rolled,
8 and
14.
19. Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. 8, 19.
No,
okay.
no, you cannot see what you know. What you see? You see the result after their modifiers. You cannot see the.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. And
Right.
no,
Yeah, that's always
can't-
been the case. Like
can't
even
see that.
earlier, the attack it says attack 22. Like it could have been a 15 plus 7. We don't
There
know.
is so
Modifier.
much thought has gone into Fantasy Grounds on top of how much thought has gone into Pathfinder. It's insane.
Yeah.
Right.
Either way, so this I assume this does because it's okay. I mean, I guess the game did the rules. Like it's upon the first 4 hit dice of creatures, so it did affect one of them fell asleep, right?
Upon 4 hit dice. Let me check about that because I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure they're.
Yeah. For example, if they're both each one is 2 hit dice, then it's fine. Or if they're both 1, obviously. If they're both 3, then it's a problem because it would be like which one was
Yeah.
targeted first.
You know what the problem that I have? I will tell you what this says here. Like it doesn't tell me how many hit dice. It tells me HD 2d10 plus 4.
2d10, that's
obviously-
2 hit dice then.
2 hit dice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And,
yeah.
Yeah.
right.
I see.
2 dice.
So
yeah,
that's
2d.
4. So that's
Yeah.
4. That's exactly.
It's correct, and it's correct. Yeah, it's exact. One failed.
Look,
one
if you in the future you try this spell and creatures with more hit dice, we'll figure out if what Fantasy Grounds exactly does.
Yeah, yeah. What's what makes this spell? This spell is pretty good at first level, but it becomes garbage, obviously, like pretty soon. Like a few more levels, it's worthless because everything is above 4 hit dice.
It doesn't
So-
scale for like.
It does
your
not
level
scale.
or
Sleep is a classic spell where it's like beginning of the game it's amazing, and then it becomes trash. But luckily, as a bard, you can relearn. Like later, I can replace this spell with something else. I can get rid of it.
Yeah.
With bard, like wizards can just ad hoc change their spells. I can't. Like I'm stuck with this until I'm like level 4. I think I can overwrite it. So it's good for now. This is the first time I've gotten it to hit, so I'm excited.
Oh yeah, I think I think your spells kind of work like the sorcerers.
It's
right?
like it's exactly like sorcerers. Yeah, there's no preparation. You just memorize it, but then you're stuck with it. You can't change it. So I have sleep is in my brain right now.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
whole minute. It's gonna be.
It's a minute.
for
No,
a
it's
whole
awesome.
minute.
It's a minute, and you can do because its status is helpless, I believe. So we can do a coup de grace.
Oh
You can
my
just walk into it.
God.
You can critical hit it right in its face. It's really awesome. That's what I'm saying. Like this spell is amazing when it hits.
Yeah, sleep is great.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
looking
good.
for the conditions. Sleeping condition. I can't see it. Maybe
Yeah,
it's called a sleep.
Well, is there a helpless
No,
condition?
hold on.
or
It says
unconscious
helpless.
or something?
It says underneath the spell, page 344. Sleeping creatures are helpless. And then if I click helpless, it takes me to a helpless creature is paralyzed, held, bound, sleeping. It has a dexterity of 0. Melee attacks get a +4 bonus. And I know somewhere it says here you can deliver a coup de grace on it because it's helpless. Anything that's help, like if somebody's bound, like tied up to a stake, you can do a coup de grace because they can't dodge. Obviously, it's just assumed you hit. You get a critical hit.
The helpless condition. It says that you by Jubal Gorbin. See, it worked.
Oh yeah.
Unkick 1 failed, right? So failure means failure for him.
Right. Yeah, he failed the save. Yeah, the DC 14 save. He failed it.
Okay, so he's got the helpless condition. So you're done. I think you're done. You move.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
next.
done. That's correct.
Is
And
the other one helpless too?
how do I remove
No.
this?
Oh no, it's not. It's not. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah.
How do
Yeah,
I
that's
remove
fine.
my burst on
You
the
don't.
screen?
You don't. You don't. Wait. Should
you'll
you
take care of
remove
it.
burst? Yeah, you should. Actually, click both buttons at the same time. Just click both mouse buttons
Okay, great.
at the same time. What we have to do now in the combat effects, we have to keep track of the 10 rounds.
Right.
So
If it lasts, I mean, 10 rounds is pretty long. I doubt
Yeah.
we'll last that long, but just
and
you are
it's,
correct.
it's good practice. Sleep
Right.
effect
Fair enough.
started on round 2. So you can see the combat effects here.
Looks like there's a little spot to the right of the of each creature in the combat tracker where it says like effects. There's a pop-up, but it says nothing underneath. Maybe you can write there.
Where do you see that?
To the right of the little, the faction hostile or faction friend. Little, what is that? A skull? Yeah, it's to the right of that. There's like a little symbol.
Oh, effects.
if
Okay.
you
Yeah,
mouse
if you
over
click
it, you
that,
can
it
say
says
effects.
on. You can click on it, and it has a little. It brings down a little.
Oh,
see,
oh,
the
yeah,
sub
okay.
menu. So all the effects will be listed here, and you can read all of them.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
That's pretty cool. and if you click on it,
Right. Okay. So you can't like do like notes there either as well.
no, it's just
You can't
says
do
that it's
notes.
helpless.
It's
Oh, so
whatever
you're
the
saying-
GM has said.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
cool. They should have round like we could put our round like 1 of 10. We could write it in here or something. But
I mean, can the GM write
No,
that
no.
down?
When
No?
I click there, let me see. Actually, what is that? 16 initiative to adjust it. Actually, I could wait. Is that a 0 duration? Oh my God, there is. In my
Oh,
thing, there is.
it should be. Yeah,
how-
totally.
So if
Yeah.
I put there a 10, I wonder if it's going to automatically. Oh Jesus, we would never have.
Oh, you
found-
would so it would decrement it for you.
Oh,
you
wow,
don't
yeah.
have to do anything. Yeah, you don't have to do anything
I
else.
wonder if I
Helpless,
could take a picture.
If I
What's the
mouse
point
over
of-
it says helpless D10 in like little square
Yeah,
brackets.
I just did it. I just.
How do you see
added
it? I'm
the-
mousing. I don't see it when I mouse over it.
If you mouse
Oh,
over
okay.
it,
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if you, I had the window open. So if I click effects again, it disappeared. Now I see it. It says helpless D10. Yeah. But if you click the little icon, you don't see it. Or no, now I see
Well,
it. It just had to
if-
load. It just had to
if you-
load.
yeah, if you click the icon and then you mouse over
Yeah,
it,
you
then
do the mouse
little
over it.
text
Yeah,
pops
it
up,
didn't
yeah.
show up at first, but it
Yep,
just they had
yep.
property through the system. But okay.
Oops, I just accidentally clicked it. Hold on, I gotta remember.
How did you do that? Just by clicking it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on.
That's weird.
It says I'm helpless. If I click it again, I should be unhelpless. Hold on.
No, it's okay.
Killers-
You'll be helpless
killers-
now.
Killers lies down.
I
in
don't want
front
to
of
be the
them.
one who's helpless.
Remember, didn't your nose fall asleep or something, and your genitals? So you're helpless
There
right
we
now.
go.
Can't do anything.
I was
Anyway,
close enough to the spell that affected me too.
yeah, the burst,
Huh.
sleep burst.
All right, that's fantastic that we discovered this. That's game changing, you know, because
Yeah,
I don't have to worry about the stupid combat notes. And I suppose that it will tell us in the chat log when it comes out. When it, or
There's
even
no way.
when
There's
it's
no
already
way.
done.
There's no way somebody didn't think of this when they designed this program.
So saying like
No
this
way.
program is supposed. Yeah, you gotta do all this stuff for us. Did you delete it from the notes then? What you were writing?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just.
Yeah, alright, sweet.
So,
So then-
now it's Matthias.
Yeah.
So Matthias, James, so keep in mind that this one is essentially dead, is sleeping, right? They're gonna
That's a
kill it.
sleep one.
So
Okay,
the only
great.
one left is the one that you were facing right here.
So he's still awake.
Right.
Yeah,
so that's
he's-
yeah,
he's
yeah.
still
threat.
awake.
We want to
He's
eliminate
taking
the
some
threat.
damage.
Well,
Yeah, it's huge. It's like half of their attackers are gone essentially, just like that.
I mean, I might as well use my last. So. This.
Well, I wouldn't think of it that way. If you say I might as well, but you might have a battle right after.
Oh,
So if
Yeah.
it looks like you can easily kill it, then you might want to conserve your last spell.
Yeah,
You don't have any cantrips that can allow you to do damage or anything?
I think Acid Splash is the cantrip, right? Yeah,
Like
it's
one
Yeah,
d
yeah.
three.
And it does 1d3. You can
Trash.
try that. You can
Yeah,
try
but yeah, you can try it.
All right, I'll try that.
Is that guaranteed to hit?
Is that,
No,
would
no.
that be considered to be like combat casting? I mean, not combat casting, but like casting into combat because Kalos is right next to it, or
That's only for.
it seems to be targeting.
I don't think
Miko based on the words.
that rule counts for spells. I think that's just for ranged attacks. You know, like
I mean,
weapons.
Acid Splash is a ranged attack.
Oh, it does. I remember we debated this before. I think there was a long thread about this of whether ranged magic spells are considered. Does this rule apply to them about going to melee? I think.
I mean, the rule that was stated was like using magic spells or using any ranged attack into combat. If I remember it correctly. So I mean, he still has to aim it. He still has to aim it, which is why he's doing which is why he has to do an attack roll, and it counts his dexterity, I think, for it. Maybe.
Let's pull out the rule from the core rulebook about the
Well,
firing into combat.
I'm trying to find
I
it.
think the one is not in the core rulebook, but the kind of the homebrew one that you put in, right?
Let's see what the rulebook says.
Okay.
I know
Well,
the
no,
homebrew one.
yeah.
It's very simple.
The homebrew is the rule in Pathfinder is the -4 penalty. There is a rule for this. It's just in second edition it was harsher, so that's why IC prefers the second edition
Yes,
version. But
yes.
there's still a punishment for this, just not
Let's
as harsh.
look what the rule. Let's remind me what the rulebook says. The core rulebook.
So
So I think it's like it might be combat modifiers, maybe.
I think you just search for firing into melee. I think you'll find it.
Yeah.
Or just I just typed into melee. I'm not sure if it said firing, shooting, probably firing.
This should be a ranged. I'm still not comfortable searching through the book.
Trying to find it, but it doesn't seem to. It's not mentioned stuff about touch spells, but even range touch
I have
spells, but
another
not just
option.
regular
We can-
range.
We can check assets, modules. We can search the book. Hit management, Pathfinder.
So page 184. If you shoot or throw a ranged weapon at a target engaged in melee with a friendly character, you take a -4 penalty on your attack roll. But it says
That's
you know,
ranged weapons
it's-
specific.
Right, exactly, specifically. But I don't know of anyone for. It makes sense for ranged spell. I get it, but the rule book doesn't specify it that way. And I think again, I remember reading something about this, about the idea of some spells they're treated like they're weapons, but then some spells are not treated like they're weapons.
Yeah,
in terms of
I
rules.
think it's rays specifically are treated as weapons.
Ray.
Somewhere.
Oh, Ray. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. Yeah, rays.
yeah.
Yeah. For so whatever reason, I remember. I think it was a Stack Overflow question about this that someone pointed this out and said that if it's a ray spell, like a beam or whatever, those are considered. They're treated like weapons in terms of rules, but everything else is not. So I think
Guys,
Acid Splash is not a ray.
These enemies are small. So first of all, the game puts them as they really should be around that size. Let me see. There should be 4 of them in each.
They're like 25%, right, of the size, so there'd be 4 in each square.
4 inch. So first of all, we should have had them like this. This would have been much nicer for the screenshots and all that. The other thing is that, do they threaten you? Because the range, whether you're in melee with them or not, it depends on whether they can threaten your square. So I think the rules for threatening are different if you're small.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I
right.
think it's still the squares next to them, but because halflings are small, gnomes are small, and they work normally. I think it's only for like tiny where the threatening changes.
This really, if this thing is small, it must be humongous. If it's the size of a halfling, like in my mind, it would be the size of a cat. But
I think that's considered
It does
tiny.
say small. It's a small magical beast. It's not tiny. It's not tiny.
It almost seems like their tails are supposed to do something with the way they're raised like that, but they don't really attack with them or anything, do they? They just sort of.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. Maybe when they grow up, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. It does say if your target is at least 10 feet away from the nearest friendly gun. No, 10 feet is quite a... Okay, let's find the threatening rules. Yeah, I think that should be in tactical movement somewhere. Wait. So it says that a tiny creature. You can fit 4 tiny creatures in a square. So, how many small can you fit? This is just one.
I think two small. No, I think.
It says that creatures that take up less than 1 square have 0 feet reach, so they cannot. These. Okay. I guess the small ones still take a square. That's what I'm getting from out of this.
Yeah. I think that's the.
Yes, space reach 5 feet, 5 feet. Let me see if that's the same with yours. What is your space?
5 feet's what we have. The standard is 5 for medium.
Where would reach be in your sheet? It doesn't seem
It'd be
to
in the weapons. It'd be in the weapons, I think.
Yeah, weapons give you. Well, weapons can also give you longer reach. In general, it's 5 is the standard.
Yeah, this one doesn't actually say in the weapons, but usually, yeah, usually in the
Definitely, I'm not seeing reach anywhere in your. I mean, it's 5 feet.
It's
5 feet.
it's default 5 for regular.
I know that for some enemies that have a spear, it's 10 feet. So it's 5 feet, and it's also 5 feet for these. It's explicitly written space reach. It takes up 5 feet.
Yeah, see, look,
So
melee attacks. With the normal melee weapon, you can strike any opponent with 5 feet. Some melee weapons have reach as in their description, it's 10 feet away, but you can't strike adjacent foes, so it's within 5 feet. For the typical.
First of all,
reach
my
weapon.
question is because I made them smaller. These animals on the. I made them smaller on the map, so I guess I shouldn't have made them smaller, since they take up. So I'm gonna go back to the.
Yeah.
I'm not sure now if I'm getting the correct size.
they're
Let's see.
increasing in size.
I mean, goblins are small too, I think, right? And we never shrink those.
Yeah. Is this the size that they should be? Let's see. When I click on you, could I wonder if I could just drop them again. So, would anything change if I deleted the illustrations?
What happened when you deleted the tokens before, right? They removed
I'm
them.
not going to
Yeah.
because it might mess something up. For now, just leave it like that. If I didn't get the size exactly right, it doesn't matter because they're gonna be bloodstains in a little bit. So I'm waiting for I want to see the bloodstains. It's my favorite part. So we figured that out. We don't have to worry about the it's a normal threatening rules. But we still have to figure out. So my main question is, can that acid hit? It's a ranged attack. Yeah, I think that it can hit you guys. Specifically, it can hit Kelos. He's the one who's engaged in melee. Although the thing is that specific Ankig is not targeting Kelos, he's targeting Chandrik.
I've been fighting the other one, so I don't know.
Yeah. So let me go
Oh
back
well,
to,
that specific one was targeting Jubal, I think, right?
yeah.
But then
Yeah, and
Jubal
now
moved
it's gonna
away.
be targeting you. So maybe he counts as not in melee. Let's see. In the page 184, it has two characters are engaged in melee if they're enemies of each other. Okay, fair enough. And either threatens the other. So they are enemies, and they do threaten each other because of the 5 feet. So yes, they are in melee. So he would get a -4 penalty according to the Pathfinder rules, or according to my rules, I think he gets a penalty and there's a chance. So okay, well, I'm gonna go to my forum and check my rule.
I think your rule was just the old rule was you roll dice, like if they're both the same size, you'd roll a 50%. 50% chance of hitting the enemy, 50% hitting your friend. I don't think the -4 thing is a
There's going to be
Pathfinder only
bigger
thing.
chance of it hitting Kelos because he's larger.
Yeah, because he's bigger. Exactly. You
Yeah.
do it in proportion. That's the second edition rule that you like. But there's no
Yeah,
the
let me
-4.
go.
There is no -4. But you obviously you're free to house roll if you want. But this whole time we've been playing just the size difference only, though it hasn't come into play yet. We discussed it.
So I count the number of figures in the immediate area. So each medium figure counts as 1, and small figures count as half. In the immediate area of the intended target. So I'm guessing there's just the 2 of them. So it's 1.5. So there's a 66% chance of Dan getting it, and there's a 33% chance of. The DM rolls a die to determine who or what will be the target of the shot. So let me see. There's an example in the rule. If you guys want to read the rule, I'm gonna put it in Discord. Okay, check it on Discord. So the way it's going to happen is like this, because we've never had to do this before, I think. First, I'm going to hide my roll.
Well, is this actually gonna? Does he actually want to do this? Is he gonna go through this? It's like a 33% chance of hitting. I mean,
it's a much higher chance of hitting me.
yeah, it's not really worth it, is it?
Yeah.
If you're desperate, I understand. I don't think we're desperate.
Yeah, you're right. So you may as well. So we didn't have to do any of this.
Well, no, we learned. We learned. I mean,
We
yeah,
learned,
we
yes,
figured it out. It's fine. It's fine. It's.
Oh, the funny thing is,
no
I
sunk
have.
costs.
It's because
What's
I'm
the funny thing you're
the.
saying?
Well, I have precise, so I could just shoot immediately without to worry about it, but I never get to use it.
All right, Jameson, what do you want to do? So there's a 33% chance of hitting your target and a 66% chance of hitting Dan. That's why they're telling you not to do it.
Well, there's an even less chance of actually hitting the target because you still got to do the attack roll, right?
Yes, you have to do the attack.
He might. He
Yeah,
only
yeah.
do one. Even if he hits, he might just do 1 damage. I mean, it's like it's not. I don't know. Yeah. Of course, he
so
might.
you're
knock
preparing,
1 damage,
you're preparing
1
your
damage,
spell,
right?
and everybody else is screaming, "No, don't do it!"
Yeah. No, please. It's not worth it. You tell him, no, there's this rule book, dude. If you check the rule book, it says that you might accidentally hit your friend, so it's not worth it. You'll roll the die, and it won't end up the way you want it to. You'll understand. Just trust me. Just trust me.
Okay, Jameson, play.
Dan right now, is he still grappled with the...
No,
he's not-
he
No,
was
not
never
grappled. He
grappled.
wasn't able to. Yeah.
Okay.
The animal was not.
You know what? I'm just gonna back up 1 space.
All right.
And fire the missiles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use
So it is considered. So it is in
Right.
melee
Hit
with
next
Kilos right now.
Melee with me.
Yeah, two is
Jameson,
fighting.
hit
right,
next
yeah,
turn.
next turn. Okay.
Okay, what were you asking, Shaden?
I was just asking. So because that was that the one that targeted me? Two targeted me, correct? Last round, and then I stepped away and then cast sleep, right? So even though it's
Yeah.
adjacent to Kilos, it's not really in melee with him, is it? It's like it's looking past
No,
him.
it is in melee because we looked at the definition in the book, and
Oh,
it
it does,
defines
okay.
as melee anybody that threatens anybody else.
Fair enough,
and
okay.
So they do threaten each other.
All right. Yep. Okay. Got it.
Okay, so me. Oh, you know what? I'm fighting both of them right now. So I'm targeting the second because he's the one I hit before. So, well, I missed him actually, but
If you're gonna
Yeah, so I'll
attack him
attack him.
again, turn your direction to face him.
because I'm kind of facing off against both of them.
The other one is asleep, dude.
Yeah, it's asleep. Yeah.
So which is the one that's asleep? The one? Yeah, I think
This
it's
is
one.
asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't forget, you can hover.
could
If you hover over the icons, it'll tell you their name. So if you
Yeah,
hover,
yeah, I
it
could see
says
that.
1, and then you check the status effects, and it says help.
Yeah, there it is.
That's how you
Okay,
know.
you're right.
That's how you know. Actually, if you zoom
See,
in
I'm
too, you
skipping
can.
one then.
If you zoom in really close, you can see the status effect icon. It says, it says helpless. If you zoom in on the icon and you hover over the flag, it says helpless on the character itself. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
I see. Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that
Very
case, I'll just keep attacking the. Oh, I have him targeted. Yeah, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will.
Yikes.
Attack. That's
You will
Not
miss.
very good.
yeah.
Yeesh.
In that case, I'm going to take a. I still have that effect that I still feel, right? So, I'm going to take a
Yes.
5-foot step back.
All
We'll
right.
turn
Up
a
next,
little bit,
perhaps.
and
Perhaps
that'll be
Matthias
yeah, that's
could've-
it for me. I don't think the bird is flat-footed anymore.
Flat clawed.
Oh yeah. Do the birds do they get flat-footed? I think I asked that some other time and we never.
Well, unless it
Flat-
says they
flat
don't. I
wing.
think
It does
Flat
everything.
wing.
It's flat-taloned. There you go.
We
Okay.
can-
So
Look it up, dude. Roll the 3. That's your next roll, right? Is a 3, I think.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not even gonna attack this fucking nymph. I'm gonna move up to the one that's asleep.
By the
and-
way, the bird is tiny, so the bird should be.
But there's a chance that if you attack the wounded one, you might be able to kill it. But is it worth the risk? But next round, it might attack Kilos, and it might do enough damage. It's just a lot of things to think of. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why.
problem
We
is-
need to bring him down.
Because
so we
even
finish
so, to be fair, like if you attack
one
the
off,
helpless
too.
one, it's kind of because that's 10 rounds of sleep. It's not going to wake up anytime soon, so you're kind of wasting a round. Even if you just stand there, it's actually better because there's just no point, you know. Because we're not in this big gigantic brouhaha. Like it's gonna stay asleep forever essentially. We can take care of it later after we kill this one that's not asleep, or deal with it or whatever. You'd actually be better off just going into super defensive mode and standing where you are, honestly.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
But I mean, do you have a ranged
I think
attack?
we
Or do you
should
only have the
kill
sword?
everything.
I could throw the dagger.
You throw a dagger
I've
at
got
it,
a
exactly.
dagger,
It's
yeah.
pretty exciting, right? I mean, that's something. Definitely do that. Yeah, that's better.
I am still considering doing it. Just
If you have
full-
if you have testes, you can just walk right up to its face and just slap
No,
it. What's the word?
I don't. My AC is 12. I've got 9 health. You know, it's
Yeah.
it sucks, man.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
um.
it's tricky.
Okay, guys, I want to ask you something. Go to the. I'll show you. I'll put a link on Discord for you,
Mhm.
and scroll down to where it says creature sizes, and he has a whole table. And it shows that for small and medium, the space is 5 feet. So both small and medium take up 5 feet, and they reach 5 feet. So they treat it the same. But for tiny, they have 0 reach, and they have space. Is that 2.5? Is that that number that I put on Discord? Does that mean 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5 feet.
I think that means
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah, it's 2.5.
Right? So
Yeah, that's
that is
2.5.
how much space the bird takes. So that means you can fit 4 of them, right? So I think I have it the correct size now. Yeah. So the bird is tiny. All right. So what were you gonna do, Chef?
Be a man.
I am go.
You
If
wanna-
that
you
thing
wanna be a hero.
grapples me, if that thing
You
grapples
want to be a
me,
hero, don't you?
All right, you
I-
got 5 seconds to decide, or
yeah.
you lose the
Be a
round.
hero.
Yeah.
I stand there defensively. Do I need to write anything down?
Let me remind you though. Let me remind you
Mhm.
that your character is the second martial character in this group. That's how Beekman has built him. That's why you have a great sword.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want to play the whole game waiting for Dan to kill everything. What are you waiting for? Let me look at the ground. Because if after you Dan was playing, then maybe I would understand your move. But after you, he's the enemy's playing. So why not try to kill
Yeah.
him? You know.
Yeah, you can
Why not
eliminate.
try to do some damage? And I see what you're saying, because if you attack him, then he's definitely going to attack you instead of going for kills. But he already has you target. No, he doesn't have you target. He has
I mean, I could step forward and then take a defensive
Look,
stance.
he has Shaden targeted, and who has the worst AC? Is it you or Shaden? Let me see.
No, he did.
I
I
mean,
have
mine
dexterity.
is. I don't even know if my AC is better than Matthias. It's like
12. Oh, your AC
like
is 12. So basically, your AC is predicated on the idea that you would wear big armor.
Yeah,
So why are
you
you
need
wearing
plate.
some armor?
I don't
Couldn't
know,
afford
man.
it.
What kind of armor do you have? You have a chain shirt. Is it because he didn't have enough money?
Probably
I
a money
think-
issue.
That might
I
be
think
it.
he had more. I think he had more AC at some point, but maybe that was when the dexterity wasn't so crap.
Yes.
Um,
Let me see how much gold. He has 62 gold, so I guess you're too poor to buy any. In any case, you can make it a priority in your group to give him the next armor you find, or to buy him armor. I don't know where you buy armor here. Maybe you can ask on the ship for it. I see your dilemma now because
my
look,
greatsword.
if you don't step forward, then that Ankeg is already has Jubal targeted, so he's gonna go for him most probably. In that case, you should be fine. But if he attacks you, how many hit points do you have? Let me see.
Same as Jubal, but Jubal has 17 AC and I've got 12.
I see. So in this case, it would make sense. It would make sense considering that you're probably gonna make this. It's not a life and death. If it was life and death, maybe you should have, roll the dice. But yeah, okay, it's your choice. Whatever you want.
Yeah,
What about that total defense you were talking about? How does that work?
you basically just take like a defensive stance and focus on your defense or something. Let me take a look.
Yeah,
at that.
and it increases your defense quite a bit.
Yeah, page 186.
Your AC specifically.
Yeah, you can defend yourself
186,
with a standard action. You get a
Plus
+4
4 to AC.
dodge bonus to your AC for 1 round. And you can't make attacks of opportunity while you're using total defense. That makes sense.
Okay, how would you say that I total defend?
Yeah, I don't know.
I brace myself for impact.
I raise my sword to like protect myself.
Oh, you have a shield?
No, I don't have a shield.
I see.
Let's make a convention. I brace myself for attack. Control enter.
For an attack or for attack?
I brace I brace myself from attack.
No, for attack sounds natural. I brace myself for attack. It's like
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and since you can't make attacks of opportunity, so you give up attacks of opportunity. I wonder if there's a condition, the total defense condition. Let me see.
Oh, that would be cool.
If my bonus towards attacking with the greatsword was better, I would probably attempt it, but it's only +1.
Cowering. There is one. It's called cowering. Alright, so we'll just remember it. If
You
you get
power
attacked,
in the fear.
In fact, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna put it in the combat notes. I'm gonna put Shadrick. Total defense in round. Oh, we're only round 2, huh? All right. Hit next. Psychic Nip 1.
So I'm wondering if you hit next character, will it decrement that 10 to a 9, or do you have to do it yourself?
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too. We'll find out. So, okay, that's the Nippon, which can't do anything. Boom.
It's still 10.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
That sucks, damn.
I don't get this though. It should. Maybe it will do it in the next round.
I don't know. I feel like because it's
we'll
been
see,
one
we'll
full
see.
round.
This is the
Yeah.
next round. This is the next
Yeah,
round.
it is.
You've put it in already, and this is already the next round.
Unless it'll be maybe at my turn, because I'm the one who casts sleep, so it's after my turn, and then
yeah,
it hits
maybe.
9. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah,
though.
maybe.
But
I
I
mean,
mean, it kind of makes sense because
no,
the
it
time it
makes
was
sense.
cast was
Yeah.
during my action. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
if it tracks the. I mean, it's not that hard to do this programmatically, obviously, but just saying that's level of detail they're going for if they do it that way.
For me, I can't even program my VCR, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, I remember that in the old days of recording
I
TV
can't
shows
make
and
it.
stuff. Yeah, with VCRs. It was fun.
I can't even find the VCR to program into.
Yeah, well, there's that too. Yeah, it just shows our age
So-
when we talk about things like VCRs.
Because it moved, it means you can't do full attack, so you're doing normal attack. So my question, no, I have to decide: do I want to do another grab, or do I want to do the acid damage, the extra?
I've been
acid damage?
specifically moving 5 feet so that he doesn't do a full attack.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do a full attack if you move 5 feet, right? If you do a
Really?
5-foot step or
Well,
whatever,
only if it has your 5-foot step, I guess. Yeah.
would that?
Okay. Let me look at that again. Full attack page 188 looks like. No, 187 maybe full attack. Oh yeah, you can do full attack.
Yeah, I think you can with a
You may
step,
take
yeah.
the step before, after, or between your attacks. Alright, so you're eating a full attack. And that means you're getting the acid and the grab. Boom! Oh, why is one of their dice different?
Wait, didn't you have to? Did you have to roll for an attack first?
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
It
my
hit-
God.
oh,
sorry.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait a minute.
Alright. Alright. So let's fix this mess.
It's like a magic missile. It hits no matter what.
Okay.
My AC doesn't matter.
Damage.
I'm helpless.
Roll above. Did you guys see that one of the dice was different color?
No, because it's
It was-
shadowed.
it was the
it's
acid.
silhouette.
No, it didn't show.
Oh, you didn't see anything?
Yeah,
because
we
I had-
can
I
just
had-
Great.
can-
It's
Yeah, we see silhouetted dice thrown out, but we don't know. You can kind of see their size. It doesn't show
Listen,
numbers.
show GM rolls off. That was a mistake I had. Okay, I fixed it now. So now you'll see everything. Okay, delete that. I've deleted that, and now I just rolled the full attack. Okay, no need for the drama.
All right, so I will take a 5-foot step. Yep, and then I will target this one.
Yeah, you have to untarget the other one.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right, and then get my +1 modifier because it's within close range of me, and then projectile. One moment. Actions. Yikes. Oh well, I'll take it. That's what it rolled to, so so it goes. Okay. Oh, and then decrement as well.
Yours.
So I'm at 10 now. This one is missing, so I will check the box. And then inventory is also 10 arrows. And then it is no longer my turn.
Jameson.
Okay. Let me see. Who's he targeting right now? He's still targeting.
Me.
Okay.
Basically, you're waiting for Kelos to kill it. So just just hang out. And smoke
Yeah,
a
see what you
split.
can do.
All right. I'll back up some more. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's it right there. I guess next turn.
Okay, so in this case, let's see if I can.
If you're gonna go
Do this
here, then you have to move
I was
diagonally.
gonna. No, I was gonna move. I was gonna try to move. Hold on, let me see if it lets me. Why is it not letting me? I was gonna try to move around. Yeah, not that way. Hold on. So I'm gonna move here first for 15,
No.
right? And then is it gonna let me move down? Yeah, then here for 25, and then this for 30. That'll let me flank him. So I think I get a +2, right?
Oh yeah, Mr. Flanker.
And then I'll turn.
Uh,
Oh no, you have to be
No,
opposite.
this
it has
won't
to
be
be a
no,
line.
this won't be. This
You
won't
have to
be a
be
flank.
You have to be one space below.
It has to be one space below.
It has to be a straight line. You have to like if you take a thread from the middle of each box, it has to stretch.
What about
across.
from here to that? From this?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're.
Yeah, it has to
But
be.
well, I can't move it. Well, I guess I could move diagonally there,
You
right?
can move there. Yeah, you can do 5. You do 5 and then 15 and then 20. It'll be 20 feet total of movement if you.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
like
but
that way.
Oh, but the house. Yeah. Are you worried about kind of like standing on the house? Does
That's
that
the
not
thing, though. I don't know if I can. Be...
Yeah,
No,
are you allowed to go there?
If I could
he
attack
cannot
from-
go there. He cannot go there.
Yeah, it's a
he
wall.
cannot go here. The flanking rules. Okay,
Oh,
what are
that's
the
fine, because
flanking
then we can flank him. We can flanking next time.
Right. Yeah. Where you are is
Shadrick
good.
can move now.
Shadrick can move, and then
Yeah.
so he'll get the flank.
Guys,
but you
I'm
won't.
not 100%
So, yeah, I'm
sure
still-
that I'm not 100% sure that
This
you
is-
cannot flank from there. Why are you sure?
I think the point is you draw a line from the center of your
Each
guy to
character.
the center of your ally, and if it goes through the square that the enemy is in, I think he's
Right.
flanked.
No,
But let me
it's-
see if I
Let's
can
find the rule.
really
Let's find the
check
rule.
that.
Yeah, there's diagrams actually about that.
Yeah. There's a diagram of it in the book. Yeah, somewhere. Just trying to figure out where it is.
It's called. It's the flanking is page.
Oh, diagram. Go to page 196. There's a picture of it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you have to draw a line that passes through opposite sides of the creature. So if you draw a
Oh,
line, where-
opposite sides.
yeah, if you
Okay.
draw a line right
In my
now,
case,
it would be on
wouldn't-
the
it
right
wouldn't-
side and the top side of the creature's box. Those aren't
yeah.
opposite
So it
sides.
would- yeah, he wouldn't be flanked.
So if Shadrick moves
You're right.
down one, then it's right side, left side. Those are opposite
Yeah.
sides. That would be okay.
But I'll do that anyway, so we're in position in case.
No,
we
you're
need to.
you're where you need to be. You're in
Yeah.
a good spot. Yeah,
So I will
Right.
attack him then.
and then you can hug the wall too if you need to you know
Yeah.
do some stealth.
Okay,
with
that
20.
could be a critical.
Nice. It never is though. So
Not a critical, but
it never.
except the
is.
one time it didn't matter. Okay, that's max damage. So he's got to be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy damage. Yeah.
11 dead.
Well, then Shadrick can have fun the next round with the.
So,
well, he might
that's
miss.
it
He
for
might
me,
miss the
then.
coup de grace though.
Well, actually, you know, I still have that extra movement, don't I?
Yeah.
So.
But do you want to
over
use
here.
it? Do you want to use it?
Yeah,
though?
I'm gonna get into position to kill this guy as soon as possible.
Well, Shadrick's gonna take care of it next round.
Right.
Don't
Listen,
deny
yeah,
his
listen,
glory.
You might not
Yeah.
get many of these. You don't know how many of these you get.
Oh, I don't know how many I have. Okay, yeah, in that case, no, I'll stay where I am. I guess just
Okay.
cancel the movement. Yeah. But I will turn to face it, and then that's it
Okay.
for.
Fucking bird.
And Shadrick.
Yep. So I'm gonna do a 5-foot step.
End turn. End turn.
Okay.
Oh, it's. I guess
It's still Tobias' turn. Yeah, end his
Yeah.
turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
sweet.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a 5-foot step up towards the sleeping
Beauty.
Go ahead.
beauty.
Oh, did you change the 10 to a 9? Icy, or did it happen
No, I
automatically?
didn't.
It says 9.
didn't.
Ooh, it says 9. See that? Because my turn ended, so it changed to 9. How about that?
Amazing.
Oh, very nice.
There you
Fucking
go.
amazing. Yeah, it's like, wow, arithmetic. This application can do math.
All right.
All right,
I
so-
have to make a note on my phone because I'm gonna forget it probably to tell everybody about how that works.
All right, so you can do it.
Things how platforming works, and durations, and effect durations on the combat.
Yeah, it's sick as hell. The more
And
this
keep in
application
mind,
does,
we're
the
not
better.
even using extensions. Like there's a
Oh,
billion
fair enough.
extensions that add functionality that I haven't even started looking at. Like there's an extension that tracks days, hours, the entire calendar. You know, like when I say that an hour has passed, there's a little box, and we don't have to remember it. You know, it just keeps track of everything.
So I'm reading it. Is it the coup de grace? It says is a full round action. So that means you can't move,
Yes.
right? You'd have to be there.
Yeah, but that was the 5-foot step.
Oh, okay. So that's not. Yeah, it's not a full round action. Okay, so you 5-foot step and then you do it. Okay.
What page is the coup de grace?
This is page 197, top right. So you automatically hit and score critical, and then the critter has to make a fortitude save or die immediately. But I believe actually if you damage this and it doesn't die, it will wake up. I believe. I mean, if the coup de grace somehow doesn't kill it. It would
Look,
wake up.
you can launch it now. It's a full round action. You only done a 5-foot step. So go ahead and type that. I killed. Let's put it that way. I killed the Yankee. Oh, okay. Or you can say I killed the creature with my. Or you can say, I plunged.
Do something
my,
awesome. Yeah, plunge your sword into its head
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, cut its
Yep.
fucking head off. Do something crazy. Awesome.
Cut his tail off.
So after you type this, we have to figure out how to roll the damage. It's a critical hit, so you don't roll attack. But how do you tell the program to roll critical? I don't think it's possible. We're gonna have to do it manually.
Okay.
All right. So I want to find the critical hit. Where does it say about the damage?
Yeah, can you do multiplication? Like he'll roll his d6, whatever, and then you. How does critical hit work? Is it times
I
3
think-
or is it roll twice?
It multiplies the number of dice you roll.
Oh, dice. Okay, yeah, it's not
It's
resultant
not your
times
phone.
2 or
So-
whatever. It's yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like so if it's times 2, then and you're like 1d8 plus 3, you'd roll d8 plus 3. If
Okay.
it was times 3, it'd be 3d8 plus 3.
Yeah. So the modifier
case.
doesn't change at all,
Does
like
it
you're
also
saying. It's
modify
just,
the modifier?
No.
It doesn't change the modifier.
no, it's just the dice.
No,
The little-
only the damage dice. Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's
Yeah, I
how
want
it
to check that
works.
too. It's weird how they changed it from the old editions.
Yeah, it's strange how they do it.
Yeah. It makes it easier because it is your hand. You just physically pick up more dice and roll them. The math is way easier. You don't have to think about these other things, but it's not as good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
Where is the critical hit?
Yeah, I can't find it either.
Guys, I think you also multiply the.
Oh, see the attack action on page 180 it should be there.
Last
Attack
time,
actions.
last time we did this, we multiplied the +1 as well. Like we added that as well.
I think that's
When-
what it says.
I just rolled it
You
twice.
you might be right. Let me double check. I'm trying to find it.
It's page 179, bottom right. Multiplying damage. Sometimes you multiply damage by some factor, such as on a critical hit. Roll the damage with all modifiers multiple times and total the results.
Oh, okay.
So
hold
you
on.
don't double it. You roll it. There's a
You
difference.
just keep
between
doing it. So
doubling
you
and-
do 1d8 plus 3, then you do 1d8 plus 3, and then
Yeah,
whatever the
yeah.
result is of that.
Ah, okay. So it's like you roll it multiple times with
Yeah.
the modifier. Okay.
Guys, there's an it says note when you multiply more than once.
Yeah, this is weird. It seems like it's opposite. It's
Yeah.
different, right? If you multiply more than once, each multiplier works off the original unmultiplied damage. So if you asked to double damage twice, it's like you'd only roll twice and then you double past that. Okay, but I don't know what circumstance you'd be multiplying more than once. There's some weapons the critical is
maybe
times
like
3, right?
multiple attacks, maybe.
There are sometimes 3, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
there's some effects that stack. Like if you backstab someone and get a critical hit, then you have multiple multipliers, I guess.
Well, in this case, for sure, we
That's
know.
right.
In this case, he just basically just rolls his damage just twice.
Yeah.
With the mod. Yeah, you just roll and then you roll again. I think both times it'll have the
Yeah.
modifier in it, and it's fine.
So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
what it looks
trying
like.
to decide if he's gonna roll from his character sheet or
Yeah,
if
just
he's gonna
it
do
won't look
um,
it won't look pretty, but
Let me see, great tour. So it says 2d6 plus 1 slashing. Let me see. If we click, guys, I think we can fix it. If we click on the magnifying glass next to the great sword,
oh seriously.
maybe. It says the crit is 2, so if we want, we could change the crit to 3, but that's not going to help us right now. You know what we could do? I'll tell you what we could change the swords. No, I'm not gonna mess with that because I might fuck something up. So, how about this? Just roll the sword. Roll it twice. Roll the sword twice.
Hmm?
Click on 1d6. No, 2d6 plus 1. That's it, and then click again.
Yikes.
God damn it.
Yeah, sad rolls.
Oh wow, that's not very good.
So, but now
So
it wakes
now-
up, I believe.
Yeah, let's see how that
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
That's fine. The only reason I didn't want to attack it before is because my attack is not very.
Okay, so where's the coup de grace description again? I don't know. I can't.
Page 197, right, top right.
Yeah, under helpless defenders.
How do you guys find it so quickly? Did you
Oh, I'm a
search
master,
the-
dude. I don't have the PDF. I just. Oh, I have. What helps is I have on the left-hand side. I have the bookmark tab open, so I can just scroll through and it has all the subsections listed. So I'm scrolling. I see
I
use
see.
use skill injury dev. I just and then searching takes fucking forever though. Like Control F, so I don't really do that
Yeah,
much.
it does.
Yeah. I don't know where to
If
find
he
about.
survives, he rolls a fortitude save
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
or
good call.
die.
Yeah, that's
or
true.
die.
So it still might
DC
die.
10 plus damage dealt. Let me look
that's
at his though.
That's actually really high then, because you add the damage.
If he survives the damage, damn, okay.
That's not. That's a 17 DC. That's decently high.
A fortitude check. Let me see where that would be. All right, I see it here, but okay, the DC is.
Oh, just a heads up, guys. I'm probably gonna have to go in about 30 minutes.
All right. So the damage was 7. So the DC 17. I wonder if I should indicate that. Yeah, I should indicate that.
Oh, is that because of the damage dealt? Okay.
Yeah. Forward DC is 17.
Yeah. Damn it.
Wow. All right. Well,
You
now we need
made
to
it.
look at the rolls. So it just immediately wakes up. I guess I don't know where to find this. Or I guess maybe it's probably under the sleep spell. It probably says. Let's see.
Yeah, I think under sleep is that they're attacked.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
hit,
Wait, guys. Why would he? These are the coup de grace rules that have nothing to do with the sleep spell. He's still sleeping.
No, I think because it took damage,
but-
so it wakes up upon.
But
At
I
least
think
in
in sleep he takes damage. I think he wakes up. But
Right,
let me see if I
exactly.
can find it.
It's just so weird to think that coup de grace, you get this image that it's just guaranteed to kill the thing, but then you
Yeah,
just
I mean
do
it is
a
another
pitiful amount of
system, but-
damage. Yeah, you just do a little bit of damage. Like what did? I don't know.
if you scratch his cheek, then yeah.
But it's weird. It's
Yeah,
like you're
slapping
walking up
or
to it.
wounding.
You're literally taking a sword and you're plunging it into its head, and then it wakes up
Yeah.
from sleep and attacks you. It's like, I mean,
But
it's just kind of hard to.
or
I can't
wounding
picture that.
awaken.
Well,
I can
it's like you know how chickens can still run around after you cut off their head.
Yeah, but they can't do much, right? I mean, they can't. This thing's gonna attack you
They
now. It's
can't,
like-
but I guess this
how
thing
the
can
fuck-
like still, you know.
Well, I guess his slash was not perfectly on point. Like he didn't get the
Slap.
brain or whatever, and it's still kind of.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But
slapping or
imagine
wounding
imagine
awakens
he
the
stabs
affected
the
creature.
sword in, and then through the grounds, the thing is pinned on the earth. I mean, how it, like that's what you're able to do because it's sleeping. It's utterly helpless. Like there's no way it can get out of this situation, right? Regardless of what you roll. I mean, it just
Well,
feels
maybe
like
what
why even
happens is
roll?
he impales it, it wakes up, and it still tries to attack him.
Yeah, great.
While-
It bites
while-
it
while,
bites
like,
his
you know,
ankle, but
stuck
then it
on the
shouldn't be.
sword.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
like
if he
bites
should
or
have said
slashes at
he
him.
could have said that, like he's literally gonna. So his sword is out of his inventory right now, like it's pinned into the dirt. But he didn't say that, obviously. But it's like, what did he do? It's like he
Yeah.
stabbed in the head, pulled the sword out, and then it woke up. It's still awake. Or it's awake now. It's still alive. Yeah, I guess that's what happened. That's what I'm picturing in my head right now.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an actual insect, right? It's like what was it?
It's magical.
Like,
Yeah, it's like has
yeah,
magical something or other.
Magical.
It's still. I mean, I get what you're
It's
saying.
magic.
but
It's magic. That's it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. You could swing
Yeah.
your sword such that you're trying to. Yeah, it's like imagine you're swinging it to try to decapitate it, and then it
Maybe-
sort you do damage, but you don't go all the way through, and you think you're done, you pull the sword away, and then it jumps towards you and bites you next round or whatever.
Remember the
That's-
guy
yeah,
who wrote the
it plays
thesis
dead.
on
Picture that.
the dissertation on the
Oh, no.
That's what.
So
Yes,
he's
that-
awakened now, but
Yes.
when
Yeah.
play-
Slapping or wounding awakens an effect.
Well, I think he gets to go next.
It just starts. It just goes right back into combat. Yep. It's like nothing happened.
All right.
He's like,
If you're done, hit next.
Yep.
Those are, by the way, 2d6 plus 1. Those are some sad rolls. A 2, a 1, a 1, and a 1. I mean, for God's
Hey,
sake.
man.
That's,
Hey.
I mean, I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying how. Do you realize how unlucky that is? That is insane. Absolutely insane. 4 dice and you got a 2 and then 3 ones. That's.
And now this is a full attack, guys. This is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it probably has.
that's
It's
true.
probably like 1 hit point
he
away
gets
from
to be a
dying.
soul.
I mean, fuck's sake.
It's not even heavy.
No,
It's
he's not.
even
He's
heavy.
just wounded. He's not heavy. Oh, that hits.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Of course it is.
That's not gonna be pretty.
My God. Okay, well it rolled
Did you see
shitty.
the green? Did you see the green? That's the
Yes.
acid.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
green
Yeah,
acid.
it was green. Yeah, but yeah, luckily it rolled like trash too. So it's what
Oh,
goes around
good,
comes
yeah.
around, I guess. Yeah.
Dude,
It-
what do you mean trash? He has 4 hit
No,
points left.
No, he rolled it because it only rolled a 2, 1, and
No,
1. I
that's
mean, it could have
horrible,
been.
that's horrible. He
It's
could've
horrible.
died,
Yeah,
could've
he
died.
could have easily died. That's what I'm saying. Like it rolled trash. So luckily he survived because the rolls were crappy.
All right, well, it's done. And the other one is down, and it's rolling the stabilization.
Stabilization.
Stable now, and it's
What is the?
attrition.
It says in the parentheses, it says 2d4 plus 1, but then on the roll it says 3d4 plus 1.
Yeah, because it's 2d4 plus 1. The grab, the bite.
Oh, it's acid
and then
separate.
the acid, yeah. Which
Yeah.
the acid attack, if it's trying to grab you, then it's not doing the acid attack, except if it's a full round action where it's the acid and the grab.
Yeah.
So they're quite these little critters are not easy, huh?
Yep.
Imagine if
Oh.
there were 3 of them. If there were 3 of them, there's a pretty good chance you guys would have, because
Was
the
that-
2 of them is
Yeah.
CR3. The 2 of them is CR3, but another one I think would be up to CR5 or something like that.
Would it
Yeah,
not
I think
attempt
so.
to grapple me as well? Was that the full round action?
Yes, but it failed, right? Oh no! Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on. That means
has-
yes. You're right. I forgot that the grapple is an extra thing. So, all right. So, all right. We're gonna roll that now. We're gonna roll the.
Do I have to roll something too, right? It's defended by my combat maneuver defense. Oh, yuck.
I actually don't think you need to do anything. I think all I need to do is just click on its
Oh yeah.
all I need to do
It'll
is-
automatically. Yeah, combat
Click-
maneuver
click
defense
on
is not a dice roll. It's just a number. It has to beat, which is
Yeah, beat-
disgustingly low. Disgustingly low. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Wait. Why didn't it give me?
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Maybe because it's not its turn.
Yes, because it's not his turn.
right. All right. Wait. I'll do something now. Delete CMB roll above. As well as Jabal turn indicator. Okay. So first I do this, then I give it back its all right. Let's try this again. Oh, because I clicked. Okay, I think I know why. Hold on. Right. Now
Wow.
we did it. Yeah, it has to be done a very specific way. If you click on the wrong thing, then it doesn't work. So now let's see how I could fix this. Yeah, I get it. Delete nymph one turn indication above. So I think by deleting this as well, everything is good, and all I have to do is, okay, it's gonna roll the stabilization again. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do then? Okay. Copy. Move here. Earlier stabilization roll. So all I have to do is move it here. and then I can just skip the ant gig and go straight to Jubal. And now it's fixed. I think everything's fixed now. Okay, it's your turn, Shane.
Alright, so I will fire an arrow. So it's within 30 feet, correct? How do I draw that to see the distance?
Left and right click together.
Left and right click and hold control and draw out a. Oh, let's see what you're saying. Yeah, well, you can also do that.
Oh, well, so I'm targeting it, but then yeah. Oh, I see. I have to hover my character. Okay, so it is 25 feet. Okay. So then I will. Alright, so I will get my +1 bonus and then attack. I see. And then, so I'm at 9 arrows.
60 arrows.
One is missing. I'm at 9 in my inventory as well, and then my turn ends.
And also remove that arrow. Double
Remove?
click both of your mouse buttons.
Oh, yeah, right. So you say arrow, I think of other arrows. I think I have to hold control as well? Or, I can't, I only see it when I...
To delete anything, you just click both mouse buttons at the same time. I think, hold on.
I only see it when I hover over my character, and then I can't touch it, you know.
Alright, Jameson. Dazzlaz with your action. Do something.
Yeah, just run farther away. Go hide in the little shack.
Do some push-ups. Drop and do some push-ups.
I'll run into the shack or something.
Yeah, maybe there's a bathroom. You can just go sit on the toilet.
Alright, I'll just move. Oh, hold on.
If you want, you just click next actor on the.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. We have 2 melee dudes coming up, so the hope is that they can finish everything. So you could probably just hang out.
Hey man, did you just see that abysmal?
Chilling back there, relaxing.
Yeah, that's pretty. See,
sure.
we should. This proves it. We should have just let Kilos finish the job instead of having you. See, you fucked up.
Am I the one who's gotta do all the hard
this
work
is honestly a fair point because it's asleep. We could regroup and discuss how should we take care of this. And Kilos will say, "I'm the strongest one. I will walk over to it and stab it in the face." Could we do a mutual coup de grace, like all of us surrounded in coup de grace?
Keep in mind, it was
yeah, I
only
mean,
a
no,
sleep.
seriously, yeah, because like combat's essentially over. There's no, well, as far as you know, there's no threat. I mean, there could be something else in the field. You know, you never know, obviously, but
Keep in mind
Anyway.
that it's only asleep for a minute.
yeah, but that's plenty of time to just walk over and just
it's not
get over
quite
there and
dead
stab
yet,
it
though.
simultaneously.
Okay.
Yeah, either way, Kilos does more damage. Regardless, he does do more damage to you. So it would have been, regardless of rolls, it would have been wiser to skip your turn and have him try instead of you. Because
What is
it
Kilos'
woke up.
damage?
Definitely
My
higher
damage
than
is
yours.
swingier though because it's
it's a bigger
from 1
range.
to 8. It's from 1 to
Okay.
8, so it's a
Yeah,
smaller.
bigger range. Fair enough.
It's
Alright,
like a bell curve, like a 2d6.
I'm just gonna skip.
Well, I could have started reciting poetry so that
Yeah,
you'd get a
just
+1,
from the,
and then whatever.
Oh, my turn.
It's
Okay,
learning
I
thing.
guess I'll do some. I'm gonna try to do this. Move over
Can you-
here.
Can you flank it?
It's giving it weird. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then I move up 1, and then I should be enough to go here, and then I'll turn.
That's 25.
Now we're flanking
You do have to put the
Yeah.
entire
Yeah.
thing in one go. So
You could have done it one. Yeah, you could have
it's
just
not.
done.
It's not letting me on my keyboard. I don't know
I
why.
see. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, it's being weird.
All right. So now you take a +2. I think it is.
So now I do flank him. It's 2. Yeah, +2 to hit.
just a hit. There's no damage.
So I did him.
Yeah,
No, it's just a hit.
it's a hit. Okay.
That actually probably did make me hit him though. Did it? Yeah. I would have missed if I didn't flank him. Alright, so that's good.
How about that?
Pretty good damage.
Yep.
He's disabled. Does that mean he's exactly at 0?
Exactly. Yep.
Oh, like fell to 0. Okay, collapsed. I see.
Yeah. Okay.
I see.
All right.
That's my turn for
So,
now.
hold on a sec.
Disabled. What?
Yeah, hits
Yeah,
at 0
it's
hit
exactly
points.
at
It's
0.
not.
Oh.
LGBTQ.
So by the rules, like next round, it'll
Oh,
go to
no.
-1, then -2. Like it'll start bleeding, I believe.
All right. Hold on. We're gonna call it a night. And it's
We
not
could
bad,
assume that we
actually.
just finished them off, right?
Oh, can I
Yeah.
search for my arrows first, since you know
Yes,
we're here?
yes. Hold on
Yes.
a sec. Let me change.
All
I
right.
need to change the. Yeah, I mean it's not absolutely necessary, but let's do it. I just want to see how I can do it. A bit
We got a lot of XP though, so that's good.
Yeah, it's definitely
Um,
progress. Check your XP. Who's ready? I think that Shadrick is not that far now. He's got to be 500 XP away from leveling.
wow.
Oh, that's
Um,
pretty good.
the
Let's see.
Where do
I
you see
want to.
experience?
I think it's on the full sheet, but let me double check.
Oh, the full
It's
sheet. Oh, no, I'm on the full sheet. I don't
it's
see it.
Oh, are you?
in.
Oh, I guess on your range, you click on your class and level on the full sheet, I guess. Oh wow, I still need quite a bit. I need 900 to go up.
Okay, it's not too bad. It's
That's
not too bad.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
assuming that I didn't get anything from the original adventure.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
did get. You should be a couple hundred at least. I think. Oh, I'll check it. Let me just. I have to put that as a note as well because next session it will become important. Let me put.
I
Okay.
still need 600 XP to level up. It says 2000 XP needed, but I only have 1433.
that's pretty good. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
pretty close
600
then.
is not bad.
Um,
Oh, at level 2, I get a combat feat. That's cool.
All right.
That'll be really useful.
So we gave the XP. All right. Type that you're searching for your arrows.
Yeah. Oh shit, I meant control. You want me to retype
Alright.
it, or you want to put a delete
No,
comment, or
no,
you?
I can fix it
Just
on
leave it?
my own. Hold on.
Alright.
Switched above comment to action. All right, that's good. And how many are there? Two of them.
Yeah, two. So I'll just roll.
Roll twice. Yeah, your arrow is getting dangerously low.
Miss, and then one more.
Damn.
I've never recovered an arrow. This is
Oh,
probably
wow.
like the sixth time I've done this every single
I think
time.
you never
Remember,
have.
it's a coin flip. So like literally, I've
Yeah.
gotten heads 5 times in a row, or whatever. That's shitty. Oh well.
Hey man, at least you didn't. At least you didn't roll a one.
I
one time in a
mean,
row.
fair enough. Yeah, and then the 2, 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I mean, if the probability of some of these things, like if that exact probability set is like, I mean,
Jesus.
it's like 1, 2, 3%. You know, something like that. Not good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hey, and imagine if Kalos did it and he rolled a 1 2 times.
The sword breaks. No. It's a magic sword too. How is that
And then
possible?
if that thing attacked him, he would have been out. How much health does he have left? Because that would have been a hit.
I have five left. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have taken me down to 0.
Oh. Sounds good.
I think all things considered, it still went like decently.
Let's see the blood. Hold on, I have to delete.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's important.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Are we counting them as dead?
There
then?
you go.
Yeah, we're counting them as dead.
Well, because they're
I'm gonna-
bleeding out.
Yeah,
they
I'm
didn't die.
assuming we just cleaned it up. We just kind of
Okay.
killed them all off.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah,
They're all both
yeah.
down. And,
Yeah, they can't be resuscitated. They just die.
In that case, what I wanted.
Oh wait, why
There's
didn't
no
the
blood.
second
There's
one?
no blood in
because
the
it wasn't
field.
dead.
Oh,
Because it was at zero hit points.
Oh no, yeah.
Because it wasn't negative, maybe.
So
Yeah,
what does
yeah,
zero
that's
mean?
right.
It means that it stays staggered for a while, right? Is
Zero,
that
I
what it
think, means it's sort of like you fall unconscious. You know, you collapse to the ground.
But you're not
But
bleeding out, right, or something?
I thought you
Okay.
start. I think starting then by the next
zero
round,
is
you'll
zero is
stable.
if it takes
You're
any
stable,
more damage.
right?
Yeah, it's stable.
All right,
Yeah, you're
guys, listen to
stable
what
with
I'm gonna
zero.
do. I'm gonna put here this token, and I'm going to put here a note that kill the token for blood. So I'm gonna have to do this for blood. So I'm gonna add the blood manually before your next. Yeah.
All caps too.
Yeah. Next time
Very,
there will
very
be
heavy
blood.
metal.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna add another coup de grace. So you know what we're gonna do? Just roll. Who's gonna kill? Okay, let's say Kelis is gonna kill it, right? So Kelis,
Yeah.
just roll your damage basically. I think you just roll.
Oh, he's
Oh,
not
actually,
there
type
anymore.
something.
so-
I finish I finish the
Yeah.
creature up or something like that, and Control Enter, and then roll twice your longsword damage. Yeah, I have to keep that in mind for all the groups.
And then I rolled damage
Damage twice.
twice. You said.
Yeah, roll it
That's the
twice. It
first
doesn't
one.
matter
Oh, that's
what the
max.
numbers are.
Yeah,
Oh,
see?
damn.
Yeah,
Dude,
see,
damn
you
it.
waste
I
the good
completely
rolls.
cut its head off and it
Yeah.
goes flying into the
Yeah.
tree or something.
All
when
right.
it
And next
doesn't
time
matter.
Just
I'll,
lop
I'll
its
add
head off.
I'll add all the combat stuff. I'll be fixed the final, and then there will be the blood as well. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why did the blood move? Anyway, I know where it is. It is between the two. But
Right in
actually,
between
let me
us.
put it again.
Yeah.
Did I move it or did you move it? I don't know. Oh, you know where? When I close, Jesus, when I close, they must have changed this too, because when I close the character sheet of the animal, it removes the token from the map. I've never seen this before.
Oh, that's weird.
Definitely haven't done this before. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have it fixed for next time. So stop all the streams.
All right.
You're not going to be exporting them now because I have some Star Citizen stuff I have to. I'm gonna later in the week. I'm gonna tag you in Discord to export your stream. So for now, we're not exporting anything.